Hello? Hold on, chat. I need to get the YouTube chat up. Got a lot of business meetings today. Test, test. Oh yeah, it seems to be working. I just need to pull the chat up. Plat chat. Valorant. Oh, we're live, huh? Oh, we're live. Sheesh! Listen, chat, listen. Listen, chat. Listen, we said, didn't I say I was gonna suit up for the finals? Didn't I say, huh? Didn't I say? Listen, didn't I say I was gonna be suiting up for the finals? And you were like, no, you're not, no, you're not, no, you're not. Have I been watching the EU finals? No, I was upstairs. I was making TikToks. Is game 5 in Heretics Ascend? Wait, it's over? Oh, shit. God. I watched a little bit of it while I was eating my breakfast today, but... Oh my god, it's 2-2. Alright, chat, you should all be watching the EU finals. Right. It hasn't even started yet. Its last map's about to start. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, literally, listen, chap. I said I was going to dress up for the finals. I said I was going to suit up. Listen, I actually don't have any proper dress shoes, so I've had to put on these boots. You know, match the belt. Normally, I don't think you usually go for like a brown belt and a black shirt, but you gotta make do, you know. A lot of my clothes don't fit me anymore. They don't fit me anymore, you know. Mute the stream, please. Yeah, good idea. Put it like that, so it's like in the background, you know? Isn't this what you wore during the Alpha final? Yeah, I think so. I mean... I can't remember what I wore in the Alpha finals. You like the chain? This is a nice shirt. Yeah, it comes with the chain attached on the collar, you know? Any guests today? I'm not sure, Sean. I mean, we're definitely not going to have Dapper because he's playing. Having to watch this instead of Game 5 Ascent Heretics. I mean, I can watch a Game 5 Ascent versus Heretics. Should have worn a swimsuit? Nah. I can watch it on my laptop right now. And I can look at the chat at the same time. Could get the comms. I don't know if we're allowed to even show the comms. They're still on like the analyst desk segment. You're gonna cast the games? What do you mean? You're gonna cast the? Am I gonna cast the NA games? I mean, we're just gonna talk over them. Get Baby Bay on today. Baby Bay's playing. Looking somewhat swaggy. Yeah, you know what? Listen, I figured I'd clean myself up a little bit, you know, for the big show. Haven't had a haircut in about 4 months, but you know, listen. Just thought I'd clean up a little bit for the show. People saying, you know, you won't dress up, you won't dress up. I said I was going to suit up. I may have lied about the date, but I said I was going to suit up for the finals. You said you'd cast the finals. I didn't say I'd cast the finals. Just need a himbo hat. I don't know what Josh is wearing. I put a message in the chat. I said, listen, we're suiting up for the finals. We're suiting up for the finals, you know? But nobody responded. Nobody responded. I see Vision Strikers best of 5. I didn't. Josh watched it last night live, though. I was in bed. I like to sleep. I've only been following NA recently, chat. I've only been following NA. Speaking of, what do you think about this match, huh? Sentinel's FaZe Clan. Will Avast be in a suit? I mean, he might be. We won't see him, but he might be. So, are you even awake? Good question, actually. Because what time did he stream until last night? Does anybody know? Sentinel's 3-0. You feel like it'll be a roll? Sentinel's 5-0. Literally not how it works. Not how it works. He was streaming until 5 a.m. He might not be awake. I'm gonna be real with you. He might not be awake. He might not be present for this finals. Calm the drip down. I can't calm it down. I don't really get dressed up these days, you know. I don't really. I look for any excuse to dress up, you know. The finals, why not? Bust out the suit, you know how it be. Bust out the suit. Oh, they're all suited up as well. Listen, I'm fitting in right now on this. I'm fitting in right now on this broadcast. I'm telling you. Just me on my gray suit alone. Dude, oh, God, everyone's looking good. What the? Munchkin, the former OWL player, won Masters Japan. Really? I didn't realize that Munchkin. I guess if yeah, I guess you can play in a region if 3 of your members are from that region. Bust out the suit for the first OWL broadcast? That doesn't make any sense. If you bust out the suit constantly, suits lose all meaning. You know what I mean? They lose all meaning if you bust out the suit all the time. You gotta build up to the suit. You gotta like. That's why early on, looking kind of like I'm just lounging at home. You bust out the suit because it has more impact. Will Sideshow wear a suit? He wears a suit for the end. You gotta do it. Yeah, you gotta keep it special. You gotta bust it out for the special occasions. Otherwise, it loses all meaning. Constantly walk around looking like Yakuza. I don't think so. Show us the hair. My hair is too long. Too long. It's too long. Yeah, I know that the last map of Heretics Ascent is happening right now, which is unfortunate. I mean, I think you guys should probably watch that instead. To be honest. Remember Matt's hoodie suit for the OWL Grand Finals? Wait, did he actually wear the hoodie suit for the finals? Haircut stream. Well, I'm waiting because a lot of you. I told my personal stream this, but I got vaccinated recently, so I'm probably just gonna wait for my second dose, and then that's when I'll get a haircut.
It's been awesome watching Valorant take off across the globe, but there's still actually some action outside of Masters.
So I'll get my second dose in, and then that's when I'll start going outside again. But I've been basically living inside my bedroom for the past year. Nuki has been insane. Very good player. I think Josh used to play with Nuki. In a team in TF2. Get your first dose on Tuesday? Nice. Very nice. Are you all wearing suits? I said I was going to wear a suit. I don't think anybody else is going to wear a suit. I think I'm going to be the only one. Full vaccination is 2 weeks after the second dose? Yeah. Yeah. Gonna have to leave it for a bit. What if you change your name to Bren with a capital N, like tens or sick? I think it would be pretty cool. Yeah, it would add a bit of variation, because right now my name's pretty boring, you know? You know what I mean? Throw it out, you look good with the long hair, just gotta take care of the frosted tips. Yeah, I'm liking the medium length hair, but it just needs a shape up, to be honest. It needs a shape up. Oh, someone's at the door. Let's go find out who it is.
Well, it wasn't even just on social. We saw it in the interview yesterday.
Where's your suit?
Corey was saying, hey,
you know I was dressing up in a suit. Where's yours?
So badly. One of the most candid interviews we've gotten.
Where's your suit?
I appreciated
Yeah.
Highlights now, though, for the team they're going to be facing off.
I'm the only one. I'm gonna be looking like a middle manager.
So insanely
I'm gonna be the only one dressed up.
firepower, Potter.
No suit for Josh. I told you. I told you they were gonna forget, chat. I told you they were gonna forget. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I told you they were gonna forget.
I never said I was going to wear a suit.
I put a message in the chat saying, "Suit up today, boys. The big day. The North American Finals for Masters 1.
You look at these highlights right now, guys, and it's nothing but ends and also Baby Bay. So you have
Yeah, you can go put on a suit if you want.
in this series. Baby Bay is able to put
Do you have a suit?
I have a suit, yeah.
Is it like you got it steamed, ironed?
Oh, yeah.
Pressed, all
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's hanging with
It's hanging.
moths just
Oh,
eating it
okay.
to pieces in
Okay,
the
okay.
knows how FaZe
in my
It was your
in my
idea.
closet. It was my idea for you to
think.
wear it. I don't think it was my
Well,
idea
no,
for
I did
us
say-
to wear it.
I did say I was going to wear a suit on one of the days, and I didn't do that.
Yeah, you said you were going to wear a suit like last Thursday.
Yeah, but then I said, no, I'll do it for the finals. I'll do it for the finals. And everybody thought I was not going to wear a suit for the finals.
Yeah, I didn't. I absolutely
it?
didn't think that you were going to wear a suit. Yeah, I mean, it looks stylish. I like
I'm
the.
blending into the couch.
Yeah, you are. Also, I like the chain.
This is
You're competing with Wyatt for drip.
This is a lovely shirt. The chain's built into it. It's
Pretty good.
yeah.
Have you been watching any of the EU game?
I watched a bit of it while I was eating breakfast
It's
this morning.
Fucking absurd.
I mean, I've got it on my laptop
It's
here.
unbelievable.
So yeah.
I would rather watch that. Can we get the chat to just tell us when the NA game begins?
The NA game's here.
Yeah, but it's not on.
EU, NA.
Yeah, but EU tiny.
You want EU big?
EU big. Full screen cam. Get to see the drip.
I mean, sure. We can't watch EU games, chat. We don't have permission.
We can't put the
We don't-
EU games
we don't
on the
have permission.
screen. But we can talk about the EU games.
Is there a way we can put the timer on at least so people don't go on and on and on and on about it? Because that was a pain in the ass when we were trying to watch Brazil.
But I can't. Yeah, let me see if I can fiddle it.
Go figure it out. Go into the computer room.
Well, I think I can do it from here, actually.
No,
I think I can.
I'll put on NA on here.
All right. I
Look like the
think
IRL version of the villain in the lore. I don't know what that is.
desktop capture. I think if I.
And he does so good.
Don't know what that is.
Incredibly well. Even though this FaZe clan has been on the rise and things have really stepped up for them.
Display capture.
Don't know what that is.
Look, here we go.
I mean, the thing is, well, you want to watch the first map of EU, Iley?
It's not the first, it's the last. They're on the last map right now.
Yeah, sorry. You want to watch the last map of EU instead of watching the first map of NA.
No. Well, I think it'll take ages for them to get started with the NA game. Is my thought process.
Okay.
Wait a second. What is going on here? Let me remove this. Oops. Desktop capture.
Let's take a look at the side by
Thank you for the compliments about my suit. Bren looks like he listened to Drake once. That is a fantastic comment.
Made sure Tens has a little bit more damage.
That is a fantastic comment.
How do I crop this so only the time is remaining? Transform.
What the fuck is the Onsula? Oncula? Onsula? What the fuck is that? I'm Googling it.
Is there no way of cropping things in OBS without using the
Do you not have a keyboard in that room?
No, I tell you what, we might be able to just get away with this though, because if we just put the very top of the screen like that, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then display capture, put it underneath that, and then
We
I
tanked
think
500 viewers the last time you full screened, says Kurt.
yeah. Well, we could just
Should've come
talk about the
part of your
EU
hair.
game.
The roots look bad.
Look at it like this. Look, the map
Apart.
we know we're playing 5 maps. It's a best of 5. There's no map advantage, so we're playing all.
Dude, this game
Go to
is
YouTube.
unreal.
It's all about order. It's all about order.
Plenty of time to come through for the defuse.
Only 3.
A textbook retake from
There
his
you go.
end.
But if I full screen this,
That first was so crucial.
and then we'd
as
have
well.
to cut that,
Yep.
and then I mean, that's...
No, we're not allowed to stream. We're not allowed to stream EU. We don't have permission to. But we've got the timer up,
that
so
way,
you guys can.
yeah, we've just got the timer at the top.
You guys can sync it.
I mean, that's.
I mean, that's about as improv as you can get.
Yeah, that's about. And
That's
then
quite nice.
I can go back to. I can go back to this when we bring up the NA.
Right.
game.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Well
So
done.
now we're just relying on the. Now we're just relying on the chat to tell us when the NA game begins.
Fuck is
Dude, this game was outrageous, though. CNED's just been a freak the entire way through. Nuki's had some unbelievable moments. The whole of Icebox was just crazy.
Did you play with Nuki?
Yeah, in TF2.
TF2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did.
I mean, years ago, before he ever tried to
yeah.
go pro in CS. And then he is now a god gamer. I mean, he was a god gamer at the time as well. It was just the first game he'd ever played.
NA has started. We can see NA. We've got it second.
Yeah, nice troll. Nice troll attempt.
Got it on the second, on the split, 50-50 on the laptop and the chat.
Good troll. Josh looking like an absolute goblin. I mean, I looked like a goblin last night when you were delivering me
You
tacos.
were a goblin outside. You're wearing the same clothes.
No, I'm not. This is not the same clothing.
I remember you wearing a red jumper.
It was a tight red jumper, not
Different.
not
Okay,
a loose
sure.
knitted red jumper.
Have you been to sleep?
Yeah, I went to sleep.
What time?
I went to sleep at 6 a.m. when I was extremely disappointed with the Korean final. And
why was it bad?
Yeah, I stayed up for half of the Korean final, and then it was poor quality, so I went to bed. It was. Yeah.
Was it really that bad?
It was pretty bad. I didn't watch Split. It was the first time Vision Strikers have lost on Split, so that map might have been... Oh my god. This is just pure sheriffs, and Nuki's just running through them. Both of these teams are crazy good when it comes to the eco rounds as well. They're about to have a flawless round. How does Coldamenta survive there? But yeah, it's crazy.
You should be wearing a suit.
I mean, is Wyatt wearing a suit? No, he says.
I can lend you a suit.
Oh, Wyatt doesn't own a suit.
You want a suit? Yeah.
I'm not.
You should be wearing a suit.
You want me to go back to my place and put a suit on?
Yes.
How about this? If FaZe win a map, I'll go and put a suit on.
Okay. All right. If
Does
FaZe win a map, you'll put a suit on.
Yep, if FaZe win a map. Because at that point, then we have a game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
At the moment, I'm just expecting the NA final to be
a role.
not a complete role, but Sentinels very comfortably in control.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
If FaZe manage to win a map, then game on, suits engaged.
All right. Okay.
And we come back dressed up to the nines.
Well, NA's about to start.
I see Josh just shows up not in the suit right from the get-go.
Are you wearing a suit?
Of course.
Of course, he's got no webcam. He's not wearing a suit.
Of course I'm wearing a suit.
He's not wearing a suit. He's lying to us.
How would you
Put
know
a suit
I'm
on.
wearing the suit?
Oh, this is important. Kurt says, put a suit on or we are kicking you out of the house. I agree, actually.
Oh, fuck.
I agree with
What
that.
about Wyatt? Maybe that message was addressed to Wyatt.
I can give Wyatt a suit.
Can you give me a suit?
No. You've got a suit.
See, chat agrees that I'm not wearing the suit right now. Why would I lie?
You would lie, Avast.
Why would I?
Because you want to apply additional pressure to me, but to make me look like a...
Why would I? This isn't the Cold War. I'm not going to apply pressure to you.
You think only in the Cold War did people apply pressure to other people?
No, just in this particular case, I have no reason to. I'm just following Bren's lead. He's looking dapper.
I said we're all suiting up for the finals.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, if FaZe win a map, I'll go and put a suit on. I think that adds some... I think that adds some weight to it as well, you know? He's wearing the rat suit.
Cover the moose knuckle. Oh, yeah. I need to make up for my mistakes from last time. I'll put the bottle here. like this.
You should
Yeah.
invest in a cod piece, like a 12th century king.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. Shinobi was joining us. I forgot about that. Yes, Shinobi said that he wanted to join. Is he in the Discord? Your boaster just followed me back.
He followed me before he followed you.
That's sad. Yeah, actually egoed. You know why he followed me? Because I liked his tweet with him singing. Boaster's got a lovely voice. Lovely voice.
You know, Sean followed me after I called him a buffoon.
Really?
Yeah.
Different ways of getting Twitter followers. Okay. Oh, they did a good job of clearing out keyless, but they don't anticipate CNED being behind them, and he gets 3 kills with his knives. Lau could actually still
Lau
win
gets
this round.
3?
Yeah.
1v1? Is it such a disadvantage, though?
He just right-clicked.
Oh my god.
The spike is down in B main.
But I feel like I'm
This
very
could be
ahead of
mega
you.
mined by CNED.
I mean, I think this is a fantastic play by CNED. There's no way that Lau
And now
anticipates this.
Lau is thinking now, he's like, he could have rotated all the way around.
But there's 30 seconds left. There's no way.
Okay,
this
Okay,
is
I
happening.
am way ahead of you.
What a play.
I'm at
I mean, sync it up.
27, 26, 25, 24.
You're 2 seconds
26,
ahead. You're 2
25.
2
seconds.
seconds? I will
24.
pause for 2 seconds.
Wait, it's a replay, never mind.
We are
Okay,
watching
I
NA.
think
When
I
the
think we're staying.
when the NA game begins, we are watching NA. But at the moment, it's the casters. Look at DDK and Sean. They're suited up.
Oh god, listen.
DDK and Sean looking kind of drippy.
Yeah? Where's your suit?
Wow.
Where's your suit?
I need to go and
Huh?
get my suit on, don't I?
Avast is wearing a suit. He's naked.
Yeah, I'm wearing my suit.
Avast
I like
wearing
the
his
shoes,
birthday
Bren.
suit.
Mm-hmm. Biggest match of the year so far, and he's not wearing a suit. Face palm emoji.
SMH.
Ah, I forgot about the suit. Ah, Nookie gets another kill with the sheriff on an eco round. Are
It's
both
on.
teams just translating the eco rounds here?
I'm sorry to say this,
Wait,
but
Starks almost killed himself there by slowing
America.
the wall in front of the Hunter's Fury.
NA is beginning. Okay, all right.
NA
We
is
abandoned the best game of the entire tournament.
Goodbye,
and,
EU.
EU just getting cucked again.
Much like the rest of the
Bye.
viewers, we are
Bye,
not watching
EU.
you.
Bye.
Bye, you.
You'll have to unmute the desktop audio,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
there we go. All right.
To get aggressive openings on the players of the other team, and once that happens, the sights
Okay,
fall,
what do we
everything's
got
going
here? What do we
clear.
got?
And they're moving so fast. According to Rocket, that
Pretty
I am
standard
definitely-
comps.
I'm definitely doing a VOD review of EU once
and
NA is
Sentinel
done.
slowed them
Yeah.
down, which they did in the first game. Is that same style?
Want me to leave up the
Dapper.
EU game on here?
Says
No.
They learn. These guys
No, I'll just do a
No
VOD review.
spoiler.
evolving Smeeg right now.
Yeah,
No
where is
spoiler.
Shinobi? Do we have? Is that the Discord?
Yeah, he's not in yet.
Okay, let me
He's not here.
send him a message because I think I've just straight dono walled him.
They believe that FaZe is
Or is this tradition?
style if
Yeah.
they run into them again on Icebox. I mean, FaZe is a team of many.
Dad and his
talents.
CEO son,
This-
yep.
they-
Because
just
he's
the
not
gift
wearing
that
a
keeps giving. Whenever I
fucking
watch them, I love
suit,
it.
is he? Unbelievable.
Wait, am I still the dad, even though
I
you're
don't
wearing
know.
the suit?
Are you? Yeah, I guess you are.
Surely you're the dad, and
No, I
I'm the
think
like
I'm-
underachieving
No.
son.
Bren's the hotshot business
Oh,
son,
whoops.
and he's trying to get his dad to modernize. You know, he's
whoops.
come back from university. He's running his own business, and Bren's trying to get you to be more modern. You know, and you're
Yeah.
holding back. You're like, you're in the garage woodworking, and he's like, son, I just don't get these newfangled inventions in modern society.
To come down to
He's trying to teach me how to use the laminator.
I know Sentinel.
Yeah.
They put so much.
No,
emphasis
Bren's trying to tell you, like, you keep on laminating everything and rely on paper. Bren wants you to go digital.
And on the Sentinel
That's the
side,
thing.
I mean,
That's really what it is.
First, you feature Baby Bay on what was an analysis-focused broadcast. Now, Sideshow decides to show up to the finals without a suit jacket. This will be the last time I tune into this embarrassment.
True.
Around A main.
Actually embarrassing.
It's well, that's
You're
what.
never going to get hired.
If FaZe win a map, I'm gonna run to my house and I'm gonna put a suit on and I'm gonna come back and I'm going to take it way more professionally. But until then,
Yep.
we're just witnessing the ascension of Sentinels.
Sure.
Yeah, I get it, Vedic. I get it. Calder
What
just
is it with
aced.
the YouTube chatters and spamming 30 lines of text sometimes? I feel like it's way worse than YouTube chat. I don't know what's going on here.
It might be because there's no like R9K mode or something, or slow mode that
Maybe.
would usually get put on. I don't know.
I am dressed
Slow
like,
it down, Vidic. Slow it down.
I am dressed like,
how the start went against Sentinels,
you know those YouTube
right?
videos you
I mean, I'm
find?
gonna go through
The entrepreneur YouTube videos?
Yeah.
I wake up 4 a.m. cold shower.
You really are. It's a combination of the microphone and the suit.
If you're not the first one out of the bed, you're the last one in the rat race. Of life.
Yeah, tell me more about how to be successful.
You gotta drink a cold
grind.
brew while sending emails. That's how you're successful.
I opened up my own dropshipping company after working 4 jobs at once. You gotta grind for it.
Bren's entrepreneur, and he's gonna be like all the self-help business guys. Who's like, I started out as just a lowly vice president
we
and
missed the
son
round.
of the owner. Wait, what happened? Wait,
We
what?
missed the round?
We missed
Phase
the
one round.
pistol.
One of the
We missed the
observers.
pistol.
One of the observers wasn't in the game.
Wait.
We missed the pistol?
To the observer, and they weren't in the match.
How do we always miss the pistol even when it's not our fault?
Yeah, there's no map advantage.
FaZe ran the upper bracket, so they get to win the pistol round first. That's how it works.
Ah, of
Listen,
course.
chat. Listen, I'll defend them a little bit. Online production is messy.
But they have multiple obs, don't they?
I think they've only got 1.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no, they have to have at least 2.
They must have
actually.
2. They have free
to have at
cam
least 2.
and...
They have a free cam person or someone who's doing free cam. And, yeah, I mean you can
transition from...
Well, maybe they do only have 1, and they go to the free cam when they play a replay. They play a replay and it allows the guy to come out and go to free cam. It might only just be 1 person.
If that's true, then they should be hiring more observers.
But I don't know what their workflow's like online.
I mean, to be
It might-
fair,
Yeah, they
to
might
be
not be
fair,
able to
observers
observers
multiple-
are-
Yeah, they might not
observers.
be able to ingest multiple observer cams, but...
Yeah, they're very far behind on like some of the like tools they need still.
And FaZe, they want to figure it out.
Yeah, Baby Bay is
Look how
really
aggressive they are in A.
really
They've already taken the orb.
This is way
Yeah.
aggressive for a second.
Wait, Tins has a Marshall.
It is quite scary. And, oh,
The Marshall
couple shots
Force.
rattled off there.
Yeah.
FaZe must be
But the others
We
aren't
are
forcing.
But Baby Bay
So it's just... He's just bought a Marshall.
here, so they can kinda
Yeah.
double peek
He didn't
this.
even get... I think he maybe got 1 kill in the prior round.
Here comes the first swing, and it
Oh, they're actually doing such a good job of spamming out the angle
Old
here.
NA stuff here, just completely trying to deny
onto Baby Bay and Corey.
not just A
The whole
just the
Osgelato.
whole of it.
Nothing, and we're 30
Yeah,
seconds
but...
left in the round. FaZe is
I mean, we're 30 seconds in, and...
passively.
All they've done
Sentinels
is
don't
fight
have-
them on A main and not
Yeah,
even win
Sentinels
control
don't
of
have
it.
the weapons to reactively push somewhere else, so
Yeah.
they're forced to just try and shoot him.
Very cool.
That's spike down as well.
Good Bay in the smoke.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Josh shoot incoming? The Josh
The
suit?
Josh suit incoming? Question
Wait a
mark?
minute. Wait a minute.
I've got a couple of suits. I mean you'll have to try it on and see.
Sentinels slowed the pace down. I think that just tells us a lot about how these two teams view each other.
We're all suiting up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's scary.
Soon up and
That's
we're going to the
really
club.
Scary if you're a Sentinels fan right there. FaZe's
What was the-
aggression is paying off early into this grand finals, Dan. I am smiling ear to ear because that means we're going to have a great
Nothing. I was going to say whose map picks were
Oh, you
which,
might be on the
and
wrong
then
channel.
it doesn't even matter.
Or your mic's just pulled too far away from your mouth.
I can't hear Wyatt's sultry, chocolatey voice.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Chocolatey voice.
First gun round though, although it is a bonus for FaZe to survive. It was a flawless round just previously.
Okay, should be good now.
Baby Bay got
Yeah.
the Marshall from Tens, and they're pushing Gelato again.
And it looks like a big
They've got an info off the back of that.
I was
right?
saying, chat, I'm
Yeah.
ready to. We were talking about if Bren has a suit
Sick as
that I
old,
can wear that will
right?
fit me.
Yeah, sick as old. Here it comes.
I'm ready
Here
to
comes the
suit
entry.
up.
And he's going to immediately run
Yep, the Phoenix snowball in full effect already.
Straight through the nano swarm, it'll get taken down. He's created some.
Oh, that was such a good molly. Wait, the molly was on 6
That is,
body.
my God.
yeah, that is actually elite from Zach.
Where was the molly?
He threw it onto his body where he ulted from.
Yeah,
so
he
killed
threw
his
it through
body
the window.
afterwards.
He threw it through the window and it landed on him, I believe.
That's
Damn, what a play.
and he kills tens as well. Zach
is
just single-handedly
Giga Bren.
anchored the site against both of their
It's
star
suit
entry
time.
players.
Suit time.
Zachary putting that Brigida practice to good use here.
They know it. All they have to do is just start in position.
Yeah, what I could do the fucking Matt Mr. X look. Just get the suit jacket just over the
Over the
hoodie.
hoodie.
I don't know if it would fit you, the suit jacket, because
This is still very
know.
winnable for the Sentinel squad.
Oh my god.
I mean they're feeling themselves.
I mean, those are some shots Babyface hitting there.
What an important round to win.
Yeah, that's a huge one. What a sick round from Zach.
Chiseled jawline.
But they
I like
also
what you
got
did there.
all the info in the world, fighting, like pushing so aggressively into Gelato within the first 10 seconds.
Dashing onto Shazam's screen in this scenario. Holy
What a
cow,
great
that's-
round from Zach.
Yeah.
You just cracked him.
I mean, Babyface just owns them as well at the end there.
Maybe they're right. They just know things we don't. Pistols again for Sentinels. Sheriffs are out.
So this time they're trying to take a lot more like mid pressure here. Ooh, does Mark go all the way out here?
Whoa, but they...
Good info and
Risky business. Wow, what?
And they got in.
The one man with the Spectre finds the entry. Dapper's already into the site deep. They're going to get the spike down and look. Yeah, Zom's up in what?
He's
I mean,
he's giving the bags. He's giving the bags.
teabag. The bag in the fourth round.
Holy fuck, he gave him the Lipton.
Look at how aggressive they are on Cat, though. They already pushed out
The
Cat as soon as they got the first read that
Tens.
they were pushing down mid.
He's going to catch the timing. They're so unaware of this.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
That's big.
It's the gun.
And he's going to dash onto the gun. He's just serving as such a distraction,
Oh.
This is
even.
beautiful from 10.
Saw the gun barrel inside the smoke.
Might have seen his knees as well.
Sheriff?
Oh my god.
Oh my,
Tens is
that
good.
was
What a-
amazing. That was
I mean,
amazing.
That's just off the back of Sick being able to find an entry with a Spectre and catching Zach in an awkward spot where he's transitioning from locations.
They weren't ready for the two-player push out catwalk from FaZe. I mean, Zom's got destroyed by it, but Tens had a sick flank.
Baby with the op purchase.
Has so much impact. Oh, but FaZe has tons of money.
Alright, what do Sentinels want to do on this? Got the full buy. Looks like they want to make the play towards A. This is the classic FaZe Clan A main control play. Corey will always peek and send out the boombot, and then if it hits someone, that triggers the paranoia from Marvs, and then he'll swing on it.
It looks like Sentinels were four-man grouped up in Gelato to stop Baby making an aggressive play with his knives. And he's actually got the op towards Cat.
Is Corey gonna? I was gonna say he's just sitting in the smoke and spamming. This is so dangerous. He gets a kill.
Oh
okay,
my
that's cool.
God.
That's cool. That's cool.
And now he can
Oh,
ult.
he's going, he's sending it.
Didn't get anything though. They have no information about Baby opping on Cat, but I think they've got to...
They've got to have a read on it, right? Because he hasn't been playing. He hasn't been active in the fight. So
Yeah, they haven't seen him.
Really tight position.
Yeah, I mean, they were also apprehensive about B main. Dapper took a long time to try and work up and take control, but now they have, because of the possibility of the AWP as well.
All right, what does this look like? Another big round from Zachary required here.
Yeah. This is the classic B scenario on defense. The two men in the back of the site trying to fight off the zombie horde of players swarming in. Actual Left 4 Dead gameplay.
Good control of the front site.
Oh, wow.
That's a really bad spot for the spike to go down, honestly. But I think they're gonna be okay.
Only
yeah.
10
There they
seconds
go.
Playing
left.
so smart.
Yeah, I mean, Raucus and Zach playing that beautifully.
Yeah, good hold.
The setup from Zach to split them from B main when they're pushing through.
They actually failed to transition in the back side very well, though. I mean, Sick just pushed stairs alone without anybody to play off.
Finding themselves down 4-1 on the back foot. Whew, they were laughing all night at Dave Chappelle.
That is
They're not
mad.
laughing right now, Dan. Nothing's funny about this performance.
I have to say too, it's just talking about the show.
Hello, we have a game on our hands. I'm about to have to go and put a suit on.
You have a suit?
Yeah, I've got tons of suits.
You have a suit that's nice and, like, you know, like crumpled? They're all crumpled?
Yeah, they're all crumpled as fuck. I mean, they're not crumpled like I've been keeping them on the floor. They're just crumpled like I've hung them, but I haven't steamed them, you know? They will have creases in them.
Sure.
Oh, Baby Bay gives Tens the business.
Business, Sag.
Sag. But I was saying Zachary's ball actually took
They're gonna go cat off this
body after the run it back. It was insane.
They don't know that they're about to do the paranoia play here in A main. Corey and Marv are both hiding.
I mean, I don't know what this play is.
This is so...
He flashes Corey with the
I mean,
paranoia.
they're not going to expect them
Very
to be
good.
too in
I mean,
here.
No.
Okay.
And he gets, two anyway. I mean,
Okay,
it just...
that's good.
I mean, sure,
Three?
just get 3. Sure, just... Okay.
All right, Phaser. They're firing on all cylinders.
They really are.
I mean, that
setup is not a thing.
That is not a thing.
But that is so dangerous.
I mean,
One piece of utility to clear both of them. Like, that's so stupid.
But they don't... I mean, they're just playing off the fact that Mark's going to swing. But if Sick Mollies, they double swing.
Yeah,
and
but
I don't know. It's just classic phase shit where they do unexpected stuff.
They're intending on being the proactive element in that situation. They want to make something happen before the molly could even come.
In every round so far, and that's shocking because you would expect that to be Sentinels and FaZe to win these crazy scenarios.
The anti-CS playstyle. They're up to their old antics again.
Oh, they didn't see Corey here. Oh, he actually doesn't get them. Wow.
He doesn't kill Tens.
Yeah, they
11 health.
burst so fast and got both those kills.
I mean, this is a gift of a round, or at least it should be.
Got a little distracted on the spray, just shooting at the sick Phoenix clone running in.
Does Tens updraft and go for a right click here?
He's 11 HP.
Not over yet. Okay.
How does that
nasty.
kill? I mean, that wasn't even on him.
I mean, he kind of throws his life away after that and makes it doable again in a 2v3. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but that'll
getting
seal
2
the deal.
in the second kill, he was on 11 HP. I mean, it wasn't like the worst trade necessarily, but it definitely wasn't
shot
great.
from Zach.
I
They
mean,
got
he gets
someone.
a detain.
They got the side. They
it
can
doesn't
win
matter
this.
though.
Oh, he didn't get doms.
Nah.
It
He
definitely
he actually
matters.
totally,
That
he
absolutely
totally could have
mattered.
won
He
that.
just needed to win
Yeah.
a 1v1 on a guy with whatever negative health. And
But you only get detained for such a short amount of time. He had to kill. He had to win the 1v1. Then he had to take out the other guy, and then he had to be able to get the defuse in that time.
Nah,
Yeah,
I think he would have gotten him. I think he would have gotten
He
him.
absolutely had time if he found that kill.
That was.
Josh, why are you trying to bring down the hype?
I
It's the
mean, that
grand
was
finals.
really close.
It's
Look
the
at him,
grand
he's still
final. Where's
detained
your
right
fucking
there.
suit?
This
Look,
is
he's
our
still
big
detained.
moment.
Where's your fucking suit?
I don't know. Where is my suit?
That was genuinely he had enough time. Because Tens inted. Tens went for like the updraft kill.
Well, Baby Bay's watching mid. He gets out even after getting tagged.
Baby Bay is just finding so many entries, and also on 10s. He is finding the opening pick on 10s.
Armed always sticks his TP, actually.
Yeah, no, he is crazy.
So aggressively. Shazam, the in-game leader for Sentinels.
Oh, does Corey know? Corey knows. Yeah, you heard him.
Oh, he has the critical information. That's the freest kill I've seen in my life.
The incredible aggression from FaZe is giving them enormous information, and the Sentinels have not been able to punish it at all.
In the A site, they're available to get that Plat behind the generator, but players are dispersed all over the place.
Dude, Dapper is still in tiles,
Seriously,
waiting for
Corey can
Corey.
get Core here.
He's
No,
heard him,
he
but he
got
can't
away.
actually punish him.
Corey, you can see he was looking for the
Dude,
lurk.
Dapper, you're gonna have to rotate.
So Dapper has
I mean, this is so weird now. Dapper is just
Corey must be aiming.
miles away.
Aware that has to be the case.
Actually miles away. Still not moving up, by the way.
Dude,
He's
he
scared of
still
Corey.
doesn't know.
He's scared of Corey. He thinks Corey still might be top mid.
Maybe his keyboard disconnected.
No, he's back. He's back.
He plugged it back in.
He was feeling very silly after the
They're
Dave
so
Chappelle
slow,
night.
though. They're actually so slow
FaZe
here.
It's not going
FaZe
to
are not
matter.
fast enough.
Yeah,
don't
but
think they have
Dapper
time.
was
It's not
even
gonna-
slower.
I
Wait,
mean,
they don't have
they don't have
time?
time because they
time.
just took so
No,
long. That
it-
was an awful retake from FaZe.
Yeah, it was really bad.
They ran out of time?
I mean,
I mean, Sentinels handed that to them on a lovely golden platter.
It wasn't like Dapper was buying time for them either. He was just absent, and they didn't have info.
That
it wasn't like Dapper was
good.
like harassing them and slowing them down.
That was not
that was,
good.
That was just them taking too long.
Yeah, they just took way too long. And now they don't have the op either.
No, they do. They picked it up.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, Raucus ran back.
Oh, Raucus got it.
And then Corey pushing all the way through A main, satcheling over a trip.
But I mean, Corey was huge to open the round up.
Well, not bad play from Dapper, but Dapper was so concerned that Corey was going to be lurking through mid for the rotate that Dapper just couldn't push forward.
Yeah,
he knew that he was going to get caught in like a timing. At least he thought he did.
Yeah. That is a lovely entry by Tens.
Now they're on site.
Yeah.
Tens already in.
I do like that Sentinels are decisively taking the sight off the back of this. Oh, that is a really good read that Tens loves to play on top of that box, on top of Jenny.
But we can't take anything for granted here. FaZe have been really strong in these retake scenarios.
This flank is beautiful from Shaz. And it's well timed as well, because FaZe should be committing to this by now. They're taking forever again.
Raucus is watching for it, though. Raucus is still watching for it.
Are they just saving?
Are they leaving again?
Worried about Cat, but
I mean,
they've left it. They've left
it too late again. It's so weird. FaZe play with so much confidence at the beginning of the rounds, and then these retakes are so timid from them.
Yeah.
Like, really timid.
Things about their play recently has been their retakes, and they've been so good because they've been fast and decisive. This is very abnormal as to the state of FaZe we've seen over the past few weeks.
I mean, they have a player disadvantage, and they can play for exits, but both of those rounds that they failed to get the retake on and the bombs exploded, they had a very reasonable opportunity to go for the retake.
You can see they're just switching it up.
Which is odd, because FaZe are not playing scared at any other part of the game. Like, Corey and Marv, I mean, they're going to do it again. They're going for a paranoia play in Gelato, I think. Okay, they were going to go for a paranoia play if Corey got contact, but...
Smoke on Catwalk as well, where we've seen Baby Bay very early on trying to do damage.
Okay, they have 3 people in mid.
Yeah, previously when this door has been broken, FaZe have been doing double pushes out of Cat behind them. But they're not going for that this time.
Oh my god, that literally, I felt like that was so far away. It was good rocket though.
Yeah.
I think Sick was already injured, right?
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah,
really
he was.
weak.
He was injured, but I felt like it was still far away.
That's a really good kill on Baby Bay, and then Zachary gets 2 from his close market position. Oh, they don't exactly know where Shaz is.
I mean, this is a rough spot, though.
Yeah, very hard.
As long as they just hold here and just don't peek aggressively, like, I don't know how Shazam's gonna... Unless the recon dart makes someone turn. Oh, they're leaving. Well...
Timing is favorable, and maybe it is now.
They think he might be mid.
Yeah, they could think he's...
Because they think he could have been B main. Wow, Shaz has found the perfect timing here.
Well, they're watching market.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to clear anybody. He was just trying to clear CT and then go back to market. Now he probably knows their market.
Now they know where he's at. He just took the spike. There you go.
Oh, challenging.
Yeah.
What suit are you going to wear?
What suit am I going to wear?
Yeah.
I don't think I need to wear a suit, to be honest.
You think Sen are taking this?
You have to. The CEO of Riot just messaged me.
FaZe have gone up to an early lead here, but I believe in Sentinels.
Do you think Sentinels are going to take this map still?
I think Sen on the defense, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I do think it has played to FaZe's advantage that they got to start on defense here. I think Baby Bay's flopping on defense has been really impactful.
And actually just, they set the pace at the very beginning with how aggressive they were playing out Gelato.
Yeah.
I mean, Corey's doing it again.
Drone tag comes through.
Corey's just walking up Gelato. And the
he's
spike
literally
is
on
there.
the... He's here.
No.
Okay, that...
I mean, that was a whiff and a donation of a Phantom. That is just... Corey should be more patient there.
Tens finds the entry trade from Dapper.
Oh, BB's
Baby
pounding.
shuts it down. This is a 2v2
Baby's
though, and this
pounding.
was a half or like a force buy for Sentinels. And
So
it
the
was
kill
pretty
drill
poor,
tier
so.
2, force them back to A main.
They
They have
still have a
time to
minute.
rotate. Yeah, they have time to rotate here. They do not have to stay at A, but they're probably gonna. I bet they read this. I
They're
bet
just-
Zach's gonna immediately be like.
I mean,
yeah,
they're
will
gonna
probably
have to
rotate.
split up 1-on-1 though.
Also saw the turret come out heavy.
I wonder if Zach's going to be able to find a timing with this Killjoy utility here in main. Does he know? Does he have the
the
critical
smoke.
information?
The
Yes,
smoke.
he does.
That gives them such
the critical
good timing.
information is had.
The smoke is actually worse for them because it makes the mollies get popped. But Shaz is in a good post plan. Do they know he's B main? They've got to suspect
They
it.
have to suspect it because if one is, they're thinking one made it through the molly and got into
Yeah.
plant, and the other could be B main. So let's
They're
kill
playing
the guy
together.
on site
That's so
fast, and then we'll deal with Shazam
That
later.
is decisive.
Well, now they know what Shazam is.
There's the dart.
Winnable though.
Position. Oh, there is the recon.
Forces him off for a second. He gets the first.
Nice.
Good
Wow.
fast
Zach's
break
having
from
such a
Zach.
good game.
He is actually. Zachary's having a hell of a game.
Another very close round.
It's a really tight game.
Baby Bay is everywhere, Dan. He's everywhere.
It's looking good. It's looking good here.
It's looking
It
good
is.
for the suits.
The suit
it is looking
percentage
good
is
for the suits.
increasing.
Operating at
Have you thought about like the color scheme, like where it goes down the couch?
Pink and orange.
What are you thinking?
Me? Blue.
Is that the only color you own for these
No,
suits?
but you're blending into the couch. I don't want to blend into the couch, and I don't own anything that's like charcoal colored, so I only own grey or blue, so I'll go for blue. Kind of dark blue, I think.
What shirt?
What shirt? Like light blue, dark blue, light blue, double blue.
Okay, double blue. I mean, kind of boring.
Yeah.
You going to a conference?
We're seeing this back and forth for information. And Baby Bay Marie.
I haven't had time to plan my drip.
You should have.
No, you were the one that was supposed to be wearing a suit. There was no agreement about us all wearing suits.
But I'm wearing my suit.
Avast, you're not wearing a fucking suit.
Wait, Wyatt.
I am.
There's a good story brought up in chat from Captain James, questioning what happened to the suit that blended into the couch, that crumpled suit that I wore.
Oh,
in this,
the
in this-
CEO
the
suit.
CEO suit. Well, that was Custa's suit.
Oh.
It's my suit.
Oh, that was yours? Oh, right, because it was in, yeah, there's one of
in my-
Bren's old suits.
it
It
was
was
on
in
my
one of
old
his
suits, so it
clothing
didn't fit me.
boxes. But where Custa comes into the story, that he has two cats, and one of them
Marv.
shit on the suit. And so that suit is no longer for wearing.
Yeah, that suit is no longer for wearing.
The cat shit on the suit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up from that cat.
Can't wear that suit anymore.
That's a nice shot by Dapper, but Marv has just done all of the work here. FaZe's defense was so confident and aggressive in this map. Sentinels couldn't hold them at all areas.
It's unreal, right? It's
Yeah.
so unreal. Their aggression.
When they tried to put people
Just
heavy
clean.
mid, they pushed out Cat. They pushed out Gelato. When they tried to put people heavy Gelato, they pushed out
These guys are literally
Cat.
scared.
Is
They're
The
scared
suit,
These guys
the
are
suit
monsters.
didn't, the suit didn't fit me anymore, chat, and
Didn't fit me either.
I wasn't gonna donate. Like, I guess we could have washed
Never
it,
seen Sentinels this shook in a match.
donate it, but I mean, we
So
just
aggressive.
I decided to throw it out. Don't normally throw out clothes, normally donate them, but
Full rush on A.
Well,
it was covered in cat shit.
cat shit all over it.
that was a nice half from FaZe.
That was a really good half from FaZe.
I'm
yeah.
interested to see what happens here on attack, though. I really do think it was a large benefit for them to have started on defense.
True, actually. Are you still going to Walling Shinobi?
Oh.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, hard
He's
Donna
been in the guest
Shinobi.
lobby this entire time.
Oh.
Absolutely trolled.
I'm dragging him in.
Yep. Hello?
And don't
I can't
He's
believe
actually
you've done
deafening
this
you
to
two.
him.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, 10.
I mean, 10's just on cat. Just
That's alright, Josh
railed
forgot
all.
about me. It happens.
Sorry, Shinobi. Sorry.
No, it's cool.
I got lost in the excitement of watching Baby Bay and Corey. Just run it down mid.
I feel you. It is exciting.
So exciting, we had to leave you in the lobby. Josh said, "Can't look, can't check."
Blame Josh.
Yeah, everyone else also was aware, but
Well,
there we go.
I have no power. I'm remote calling in. I'm from, the moon base.
You're wearing a suit.
I'm wearing the suit. Yeah, I'm kind of. It's a little stiff.
What a...
That is a deep molly.
Arrow is so stupid.
That was an interesting arrow.
It is an annoying arrow.
I don't think I'm not sure I've seen it land exactly in that way before.
Okay, good cover for tens.
Yeah, good trades from the side players. It's an easy cleanup against the Ecode phase members.
Yeah, I really do feel like FaZe's test is going to be on offense for most of these maps.
I agree.
Because those were the areas where they just were getting, their aggression was getting read and planked by the Sentinel setups. So...
Have we done predictions yet for this? Have we done predictions?
Josh said Sentinels 3-0, right?
I think a more realistic pred would have been 3-1, but yeah, I'll stick with the 3-0.
I would have said the same, I think.
It's just a random paranoia coming through the
What was your thoughts, Shinobi?
I think it's gonna. I think it can go all 5 maps because I think FaZe will win Bind for sure, and that's the second map. And then I think it'll come to Icebox. I think Sentinels should win this map and Haven, but
Oh, Bind is the second map. I actually didn't know that was. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Tenstenals on Bind.
No, I assume Tens is going to be playing Raze.
I think he might play Raze.
I think he probably will.
I think you just got to be way more patient. I think against FaZe when you play attack against them. If you try to all in or play fast, like they're just gonna get mowed. I think that's what FaZe are really good at, is just playing to the aggression early.
Yeah.
Not really a good timing here on this flank for Shazam. He's missed a boat on that
5-on-3 retake, and they have 2 Spectres.
Yeah, this is looking like a rough bonus.
Why are you getting body blocked?
They're all playing inside. Oh, Baby and Corey are going to push lane though. I like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rolled him.
Oh, he wants the ace. Dead. The aggression.
They had people spamming through the back of the boathouse as well. So as they backed off, they were getting. I think Sick was getting wallbanged.
It's like eating potato chips.
Baby Bay had a terrible game last time. What is?
Thank you, Sean.
I want him to get 2 frags and just see it every time. I just want him to get multi-kills.
What was the analogy?
I didn't catch the analogy.
I don't know. I missed it because
it says it's like eating potato chips. I just can't get enough.
Right. Okay. Baby Bay had a pretty terrible game last time, and now he's owning. I mean, he's just hitting everything.
Jett action is certainly more.
They're going to go for the fast paranoia play. Oh my god.
Dude, that Raze nade is really
he thought
nice.
The nade was going to push him into main. Why pop his ult?
It looked like that was that nade could have done even more damage, honestly.
Corey's a little lucky to get away with his life there.
Got the dash out of Tens as well when he's playing with the off.
Sam going into the Odin meta. Damn, we haven't seen this in a minute. Jazz, not the typical Sova. Obviously, he used to play a lot of.
FaZe have got so much control all around the map. They're threatening the B split right now, and there's no info play to be able to regain information anywhere else.
Look at how safe Sick is playing. Look at this.
Yeah.
He thinks that they're already deep.
Yeah, they could
all
be.
the way down
They've
there.
threatened deep mid, and now they're pushing the cat, and there was no defensive aggression from Sentinels to gather extra information.
And it's not like Tens can play up close as well.
No. It was actually a really nice round from
Very
FaZe.
free side take. Very, very free.
Oh, Sentinels just, they look like uncharacteristically scared for some reason in this game. Because normally when they play on attack too, they're like always fighting for the orbs and getting the orbs, and people just kind of like give them the space. But FaZe are just, they're fighting for the orbs, both sides of the map now, and they'll probably win because of that, to be honest.
Oh, well, that's a good recon. That's a really good recon.
Set them up for the
Tens has knives as well.
There are currently 3 FaZe members on cap.
That is
and they've been stuck here near a tree.
I mean, those are the kills that make the entire round work. If Dapper goes down and they have the threatened like push all the way around heaven,
Sentinel's retake
I feel
is
like
so good.
was that kind of a misread? I feel almost because they had 3 people on Cat and they didn't even once try to like pressure like Heaven Retreat at all. They were just like on Cat as they retook.
Yeah, they tried to. They were about to push Dapper there though. They were about to try and push up to window and like retake grass, but Dapper just killed both of them. Corey was a bit late on the swing to help Marv. I don't know. I think they're a bit scared of holding the site against Sentinel's retake. So they want to make an aggressive move themselves somewhere else instead of just trying to hold post plant positions. Try and be active in the post plant. That was so close.
Baby Bay is just taking all.
Look how much space he's got just because they're afraid of the knives.
Meanwhile, Corey's worked his way up into A main alone. And they're going to circle back, just go for an A split at this point, it looks like.
Gonna retake Cat here.
Yeah,
trying to.
Sen doing what they didn't really last round, which is retake information in mid.
They took information in mid, and they took a little bit of information in Cat as well.
And they're in good position for this.
They haven't got full info in Cat, though. It's not like they know, so Dapper's trying to keep an eye on it.
Really good molly.
Wow. Dapper's going to try and push out Catwalk and make sure there's no one flanking.
Oh my god, that's nasty.
It's a little nice.
He's going for more. God, that was nasty.
They have no abilities, and Zom still has his paranoia.
Maybe he gets another.
Yeah, he's feeling it, man.
As I say that, he just knows where to go, and Zoms is finally going to take him down.
That's a good kill.
Zom's
has already used paranoia,
retake, though.
Yeah.
It's like they're just swinging, hoping they win the duels.
Find the kills to get back into the site. Shazam's going to have to fall back with the operator. Knows he was being held there. Able to take that one.
Holy moly. This is a great first map.
Oh, Shazam.
Push ass.
Just the biggest distraction from Zach.
If they're playing like this, they might win on Icebox as well.
Yeah.
If they're just playing with all the confidence in the world. What is the third map?
It's Haven.
Haven. How did we not go to split at the beginning here?
I don't think either of these teams like to play split at the moment.
I mean, it's FaZe's permaban though, and it's even if Sentinels aren't their best at it right now,
and so much so that the A site's just open. Like 2 players are just.
You really don't want to take them to their permaban that you've historically been excellent at.
I don't know.
I think that's.
I think they could have. I agree. I think if they had taken them to split, we would have seen the same tendencies of FaZe in the past on that map. If it's their permaban, presumably they haven't really advanced on it.
Yeah.
And they could just abuse the FaZe players pushing down mid constantly. And
Sentinels don't tend to play. They don't tend to play to like the weaknesses of the team though. They like to play their own game, or they're confident at. They do. I mean,
God,
we'll see if that's to a fault.
I mean, the spoilers are everywhere. It doesn't matter at this point. But that is an insane game in Europe. Need to go back. I'm just gonna buy some food and beer and watch that game back afterwards.
The Send look unbelievable.
Yeah, they're really good.
You can feel the momentum.
CNED.
Oh, that was he really tried. He really tried there.
Yeah, that's nuts.
He's going to have to run to collect the spike. There is time to get the spike.
From Corey.
Even time to go.
He gets the spike though.
Question is,
Dapper's got into such a great position because he knew that Corey had to go and get the spike.
Problem is Zach is miles away, but he.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, Zach might be able to find one in mid here.
Zachary DC'd?
I don't think Zach has any idea.
I mean, yeah, it looks like he's actually DC'd.
Oh my god.
That's a tragedy.
That is tragic.
Yeah,
He must wait. He's back.
He's back. He's back.
Bro, that's actually so
That is
unfortunate.
really unlucky.
Yep.
So Zachary has
At what point in the round did he DC? I didn't notice.
I looked over when
Did it actually make a big difference?
He was DC'd when Zoms got that 2K. That's when I looked over and noticed him standing there, and he was so at least then.
That's a pretty
that does
big
make
deal.
a big difference. Yeah, that was a 2v2 where they They had a little bit of time where Zach could have started working towards mid and helped Corey a bit.
Man, what the fuck?
Presumably they don't want to pause. They could ask for a technical pause, but you can only pause at the end of the round, and it seems like Zach is back now, so... Zach's probably like, no, it's fine, it's fine. I don't know.
Wow,
I don't know what happened,
that
though.
was really ballsy to re-peek after the spam started coming through. That was really, really ballsy.
Corey dies in A main.
Yeah, Zach's probably toggling. He probably just tabbed out in order to activate his mega cheat.
Yeah.
Nice from yep, mega cheats. Nice from Sen to punish Corey pushing up A main early on his lonesome. He's done that a few times at this point. He gets exposed for it.
A two-man setup in mid and market just in case there's some
Riot water and Riot ping. He's got them both. They got them both.
Off of A now. So after representing that A control, here comes the pressure as well on tree. Oh, that lurk though.
I like the mid setup from Sick and Tense. I do think I think it's a good idea. They've been loving working mid and then returning to cat, and now they have people in mid and a tripwire in cat.
I just believe Baby Bay.
So the common rounds that FaZe have been doing on their offense are going to get read by one or both of those. Oh, they just read that there's someone playing pizza? Did they have info on that? That was crazy.
15 seconds to plant the spike. It's in tiles.
Or they traded though is the problem. And Baby Bay didn't get anything off his lurk other than info, which is like, you know, pretty valuable. Oh, he's just gonna go mid.
I have 10 seconds. I mean, it's just, there's just no way.
There is no time. FaZe have outplayed themselves. They haven't left themselves enough time, and
what does their money look like now? They've got 2 players with rifles. Can they force up around it, or do they have to? Oh no, they have to half buy. But they're gonna have 2 rifles, so it's still pretty winnable. Get those on Baby Bay and Corey, and go.
Yeah, they're gonna leave it on Raucus because he has full armor still.
Yeah.
3 sheriffs on the rest of them.
That Zachary disconnect, I can't help but keep thinking about it.
I mean,
This could end up at 10-10.
yeah, could have made all the difference.
I think that's
The thing is, though,
losing.
people are going to assume that FaZe would have won the round had Zach not disconnected. That's not true. I mean,
Sure.
they would have had a chance,
They
but
would have made it way better.
yeah, you still don't know that they would have won the round, though. They still look like they were in an uncomfortable position once someone's got the 2K. But yeah, I mean, that is crazy unlucky at such a pivotal time.
So they understand that that's the lurk.
His mouse might have died, yeah.
And the question is, where is the
I mean,
rest
that
of
is...
the team?
Oh, they're gonna get spotted by Dapper's Cam. Dapper's Cam is gonna be holding Cat. But look at the smoke.
That is brutally unfortunate if that's the case as well.
Why do I
Could've
see
been
Shinobi
Spaniard.
in the call? Because Shinobi is in the call. Your eyes are not deceiving you.
I'm terrified for Zombs right now.
How does he survive on 3 health?
If he gets a kill, I'm gonna poop myself.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be
What's going on? Where were the players? Oh, Sick killed both of the players at Heaven.
God, Baby Bay finds that.
Did he
This
kill all
is-
of them? Zachary was still up there.
Yeah, this is a ridiculous round.
The spike is up here.
Yeah, the spike is up here, and Shaz is like got the other end of it as well.
Oh god.
You're never gonna see this
Tragedy.
circumstance ever in Valorant history, ever again.
They just have to
This is an awkward position to defend the spike from, though, because Shaz and Sick have to split up.
wants to be actually.
Okay,
Okay, nice trade by Baby Bay.
13
Zachary
seconds.
knows he's gonna
Yeah.
play quick. You
No
gotta grab it,
utility.
you gotta drop, you gotta plant.
Low health.
Well played by FaZe,
He has time.
honestly.
He has time.
That's good by Raucus as well. He pre-fired it thinking he was gonna swing to deny the plant.
Oh, this is
Sick is-
cheeky from
he
Sick
has
to get all
rotated
the way
fast. He could fight 2 1v1s here.
They know where he is.
Gonna rotate it again, but they're still watching the angle. Oh, this is such good coverage from FaZe.
Wow. Oh my god, that
so
is so
close.
close. Oh, nice time.
Nice.
Baby Bay.
That was a
Okay.
really,
Well,
really good hold from FaZe there
that
to
is-
just like not give him any free angles.
That is.
Baby Bay
Wow,
has
round to win.
25 kills, 25 and 12.
I mean, he's playing pretty alright, yeah.
He's demolishing.
He's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty alright.
The previous game was just defined by him getting shut down, I felt. And they have completely been unable to do that this time.
I mean, he was huge in that round just then.
And they come through.
Getting a kill on Dapper in Hell.
Getting the trade kill on
side
Shaz
up.
to be able to
Yeah.
collect the spike.
I mean, he just got all of the crucial kills in that round.
This baby bloke is pretty good.
Dapper's information should be pretty good in this round. They still have a cam in B main that they can activate if the trip gets broken, and then they have a trip in mid that Sick's gonna flash off.
Yeah, I would say look out for Marv's ult this round. He uses it so aggressively. He has it in his back pocket.
Marv
How is he
definitely pushes this at some point, right? No? Wow.
They did play this map in the upper bracket finals, right? Against Sentinels. It was what, Icebox and Haven?
Icebox,
They
Haven,
did
yeah.
not play this. They did not play this.
Okay, they made it through choke. Corey's in.
A lot on Shaz here. He's really going to have to come up big. Okay, finds the first. If he can make it 2, that's what he needs. Baby Bay is just Baby Bay refuses to lose a duel right now. Nice capitalizing on Zachary, though.
But look, yeah.
They know that
Look
Baby Bay's gonna...
They don't know where Marv is. I mean, how would you know that Marv is here?
Oh, okay.
Can he just stick?
He is just
He's
sticking.
gonna stick. He's just gonna stick.
He is just sticking. Oh
got
my
it.
god,
He's got it. Yeah.
If the FaZe players had survived just a tiny bit longer, Marv's flank was pretty elite.
What a smart wall from Sick.
Yeah.
That was also...
It forces Marv to just wide swing.
That was...
At the point at which he puts that wall down, though, he doesn't even know Marv is there.
Right.
He's just putting the wall
It's
down
still-
for
still
backside
intelligent.
because it separates the site in half.
That was a really smart play from Sentinels, though, with the paranoia onto Zachary and then just capitalizing off him getting caught in the back of the pack so quickly. The dash in from 10, so
Are they gonna
nice.
They're gonna drone and just ult with Sick? Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, here we go.
Oh my
Sick,
God,
Sick is ulting as well, and they're gonna
Yep.
kill Zachary on the other side, just following the drone.
2 times now they've punished Corey, who was...
3 times.
Is that
Remember
3
when Corey
in main
pushed
now?
up to the box?
Oh, maybe 3. Oh, that was on the opposite half, though. I mean, on attack, Corey has just been taking A main on his lonesome, and he was getting away with it in the first couple rounds, and now this is the second time on this half he's been punished just playing A main alone, trying to take control.
They also just translated both duelist ults into early picks on either extremity. Just boomed them on both sides, and this was probably the most important round for FaZe to win, or maybe the most important round for Sentinels to win. You could say. Because I think FaZe are going to get broken after this, aren't they?
In the face.
I didn't see.
I think their money's pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, I think their money's bad now. If Baby Bay wins this, holy shit.
Nice.
They can get the Killjoy ult though next round.
Yeah.
No sub ult on Sentinels either.
Yeah, they don't have great money.
Do they play for
that is a
OT
good
or do they
point.
force?
I mean, that...
The economy is so important here.
I think would...
I think they should buy right here if I'm FaZe.
Yeah,
They have a,
buy and get the orb.
yeah, they can get the orb and they can just go and execute somewhere with the Killjoy ult. Sentinels probably know that though. They're probably gonna play for the orb.
Oh wait,
Nah,
no,
they're
they've
not
called
buying.
attack pause to discuss it.
That's a way how to open up.
Trippy, what do we do?
But when I see the FaZe play these rounds normally, they have some pocket strats. And Marv,
You're allowed to talk to your coach in attack pause, right?
Yeah, you can.
You can talk to them in the half.
And I believe it's the coaches who call them.
Oh, did they change that?
I believe.
CT spawn side of B. He might go
This also is going to give Sentinels a bit of time to think about how they want to counter Zach's ult if it gets
he goes in very unconventional spots.
if it gets used in the round.
Always works out in these pro games.
And we're going to see.
What is Trippy decided?
Oh, they're saving here.
Are they going to push out? Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah,
saving.
they have decided to save.
It looks like they want to
What are they
push
gonna
out B main.
Baby Bay is 27 for 14.
This cam in mid. Where the hell even is that cam in mid?
And the fear that he instills, the conditioning that he
Still
puts onto
pause.
his opponents is extremely impactful. He is through and
Yeah, where
through
is Dapper's
playing
cam though?
star level game here, and
It's just super high up next to
It's
next
just,
to market.
It's just up on the wall. You can see directly down. at.
Given how these matches
Right.
have gone between these two teams in the past, FaZe very much need this map won, and they're not in a great spot.
No, they're not. And Sentinels is approaching this round, it appears like, don't give them a free kill in mid. Right?
Oh, no, they are buying. They're buying.
Yeah.
With 3 seconds on the clock, cold attack pause, get to the end of it, decide to invest. Marved has no armor. He just has a phantom.
I think they're going to try. They're going to go for some. I mean, they're going to play for the Killjoy ult, and they're just going to TP Marv backside.
I think Sentinels are reading this as well, though, because they have 3-man aggression behind the drone in B main. This is going to be
punished.
I mean, this is going to be a huge fight in B main right now.
Oh, that's huge.
Great read from Sentinels here, I think. Great read. And they kill Baby Bay, the playmaker.
Yeah. Where's Marv going to TP to?
That is an unusual TP spot. I don't think Zom's heard it.
They're pinging.
They think he could be in heaven.
They're pinging.
They know where he was. Yeah, I mean, Zoms must have heard it
the
then.
audio cue.
Wow, that's a big find from Sick.
It all falls to pieces.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to expect Tens to be here.
Does he just throw?
Corey has his nade, but he wants to use it for something more useful. Well, that could be them saving me from having to wear a suit, to be honest. That one read by Shaz.
Come on, FaZe! Come on!
I think taking a pause there is a mistake.
Because it telegraphs what you're going to do?
Well, and you give Sentinel so much time to think about what they want to do in the round also. Like, they can look and see the orbs. I mean, it's kind of like a...
30 seconds left, which basically tells we're playing for B. Because they just seen Zach get the ult.
Yeah, and Tens knows that it wasn't on A.
I mean,
they're just
they
saving
don't
them.
have fucking time. Yeah, they have no time here.
I like the play as well for Zach to get the ult before the end of the round too, because now they can use the ult anywhere. They don't have to. It's not as telegraphed that they're going to play for the B orb or the A orb. But.
We're gonna go into the
yeah, Shaz still nowhere near 100 Sphere to be able to take out the lockdown easily on the next round either.
It's been a long time, if ever.
But this is doable. This is doable. This is doable for FaZe.
Yeah.
Baby Bay and Marv are in awkward position. I mean, again, Marv is going to get armor Spectre this time. Baby Bay is still thinking about what he
can
wants
get light
to do.
armor rifle.
Raucus is giving him his gun.
Oh, so he can buy full armor and he can buy a...
I think that's a smart play.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think
Old
so.
Raucus, I don't think would have done that.
And Raucus can still get himself a Spectre. So.
Yeah.
What do they do with this ult?
Oh, but it all comes down to this, Dan.
The ultimate advantage goes to FaZe here because they have the lockdown.
Shaz and Odin to spam it also.
Yeah.
Right.
Any of their most important ults, so playing.
Well, they know they're fighting over A main.
Something that FaZe are thinking about, and
good raise nade to take control.
Okay, they're going to use it, but
they're not in any position to do shock dart lineups or anything. What was that?
No play.
I don't know what that was.
And now FaZe are working through.
Wait, what is this?
They are going to send just Marv? Fake paranoia.
They're faking like they're going to go for a cat push, but they're actually splitting B. But
they're droning through mid.
This is chaos.
I mean, it's
this looks like
chaos.
This looks like FaZe are just flying by the seat of their pants right now.
I mean, they know there's people in mid now.
They still have a trip to deal with, and Shaz and Sick know that they're coming.
Yeah.
They can flash on the trip.
Oh, he's getting ready.
Baby Bay's really weak there. 30 seconds, and they're going back through Cat, and there's still another trip.
Look at Dapper finds it though. That was the crucial pick.
They get caught by the trip as well. They lose the duel in mid. This is over.
That's a big kill.
There's just no way.
I mean,
they just have
Baby Bay's 12 HP. Baby Bay's 12 HP and they have no
They
utility.
are crumbling.
The volley.
2 in 1 round. You hate to see it. Rock says the recon, and that's all they've got left.
Baby Bay is lurking through Cat late here.
He's gonna have to make a
but he's
miracle
gonna walk
happen.
like Sick is just holding this.
Yeah. Oh.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah,
it's finished.
I mean, Raucus and Zach would have to pound here. That's a great kill.
But how do you stop
That's another good kill from Raucus.
No, there's no way. Yeah, there's just no way. It was a nice try, though.
Hard.
It was a nice try.
I'm wearing my sweater. I'm wearing my sweater. I'm wearing my sweater.
You literally shouldn't be gloating about it.
You look like a prick in a suit.
No, I don't.
And I'm wearing a
Bren
sweater.
looks pretty handsome.
I'm looking fucking good.
Bren looks pretty handsome, you dickhead.
Look at you. Sat in
What
the
the
middle.
hell's wrong with this guy?
This guy, he's a
Passing
fucking
judgment on others after he
inherits a bunch of money.
He gloats
Starts
about a little
tech
success,
company.
gets a little prediction right.
Look at this guy. I'm left wondering.
Not gonna lie, I was sweating there.
What the fuck would that map have looked like? Would this entire game have looked like if Zachary didn't disconnect there and they won that round?
Yeah. Even
was-
still, hard round to win. They were really spread apart regardless. Corey was at 22, so
By the time,
it would have been tough.
by the
but
time though,
winnable.
because it was when Zoms got the 2K, right? He would have had time to cut across mid.
Yeah, but I mean,
play from Cath.
You're talking about like a 40-50% chance of winning that round.
I think that's more like 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, okay, if there's a 50-50 chance, I mean, they still just flopped on their attack half, really. They threw it away on their attacking half. FaZe had some good early halves, but then Dapper was hard reading them. They had Dapper's cams and trips were in positions and didn't get broken until the late round, and they were just herding them around the map.
Yeah, super exciting. And
Also, FaZe kind of choked there at the end. That final round was a mess from them. Like
Also, people were saying that maybe Zach's mouse CC'd, but he says it was a game crash.
Yeah, the game error code.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mega unfortunate.
It is really unfortunate.
The game crash. Some error code or something.
Come on,
so
Riot.
unlucky.
Riot.
But FaZe retakes were just exceptionally slow. Regardless of Zach crash or not, that was like a lot of really slow retakes for them.
Well, there was two. There was two really slow retakes that they didn't even bother going for. But they still won. They still won the half 8-4. You have to be able to convert that on your attack side. You can't nitpick about the defense.
You're right. You're right. But could have definitely been 9-3. I mean, that one, the 4v3 that they took too long, that is not acceptable. But still, it was a good half overall.
It was a good half.
So not as much focus to be put on that.
I think if you look back at this VOD, you got to say, as soon as they called the attack pause, everything from then on, they were not in control of at all.
That last round,
the last two rounds as well, though, because they were so readable pushing into B main. They had already set up a 3-man push behind the drone, and Sick just demolished them.
The last round looked like they were overthinking their hand.
Yeah.
They tried too much with the rotations.
Yeah. I think Dapper won the game for them at the end there as well. The kill on Marved, like, you know when Marv goes for the TP and Zombs hits it,
yeah.
Sick
If
punishes?
Marv wins that 1v1, that's a winnable round.
Yeah, and then the other round where Marv has lurked his way all the way through and Dapper gets the kill. But then Dapper's cams and trips were just all over the place too in that final round. So good. I think Sentinels dodged a bullet here though. Because if they lose a Sent,
it would have been really tough for them.
Yeah, Icebox and Bind are mega losable for them too.
Yeah, I didn't really see much of Icebox when they played in the upper bracket finals, but it looked like they kind of just got pounded. Like they were just out-hitting them. Yeah.
FaZe started on attack, and they started. They were doing their A pushes, where they just kind of run into A and then set up on good positions, and they try and like push deeper and deeper into the site, getting picks. And Zoms and Jazz were wrecking them, just wrecking them.
I think FaZe. I mean, if FaZe do like their due diligence, I mean, I think they have an advantage at least. When you lose, I feel like there's a lot more to learn. Like after you get pummeled when you watch the VOD. But
that's what Dapper was saying actually. Dapper literally yesterday we had him on, and he was saying that he always favors the team that loses. He says about to play a grand final against the team they just beat.
Yeah, I think it's all harder because when you win, it's hard to. Usually, like when you win the game, you're not focusing on like all of the minor details as much as you would if you lost, right? Like you're paying a lot more attention to like all the small stuff that you think you can fix, but I think it's harder sometimes for people to like identify what was going wrong even in a game when you win.
Yeah.
Well, Sin got their upper bracket map advantage. Now, there we go.
I think Bond will still be kind of tough for them, but because I haven't seen Sentinels play Bind in a long time.
Well, Dapper was talking about it with us yesterday, and how like he still feels like they wouldn't be terrible. They feel like they wouldn't be terrible on Bind. They just haven't played it because they just haven't played in a long time. So
yeah, I
feel like they're still going to be confident on Bind.
I scrimmed against FaZe recently on Bind. You just got to play slow on attack against them. They will run it down on their defense. You just got to.
I actually think, I think the Sentinels should be all right at that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You can't really let FaZe play in their pace. If you let them do what they want, they're gonna just mow you down.
When you say you were playing a scrim against them, do you mean you were playing or you were coaching?
No, I was playing against them.
Ah.
And who's with Shinobi?
Some players.
When it comes to like the pre-match prep,
so it's with players.
I just like watching
players in North America that exist.
Players playing the game.
I like to spend the night before studying the other team. So I think about how the map beat us.
You think FaZe's best chance of winning the series is picking off Haven? I think their best chance of winning the series is winning on Bind, Icebox, and yeah. I mean, I guess it has to be Haven because.
I think they have to win Bind here, otherwise I think they just get 3-0'd. But
I think if you want to read into the map picks, Lit being played so late kind of tells you that both teams are uncomfortable on it.
Yeah.
And it might be a 50-50. So
it shouldn't be a 50-50.
So overall, you think the series probably comes down to split, if you think about it. Assuming that FaZe
well, that's assuming that they also win Icebox, which they lost previously.
Yeah.
Because they play Bind, and then they play Icebox Haven, yeah. But if Baby plays like he did on Ascent,
that's
Icebox,
a difference maker.
Yeah,
because he wasn't playing like this on Icebox when they last played. He was on fire. I cannot believe you've been scammed out of the Sideshow suit.
It's not scammed. I set my terms at the beginning. I said if they lost the,
I mean,
if they lost the match,
I mean, you have to see what the chat are saying. Look what they're saying. The multi-billionaire Sideshow refuses to wear a suit or show any respect to the game and his audience. As long as he's getting paid the big bucks, he doesn't care. Shameless, disgusting.
True.
Disgusting.
Fucking disgusting.
Have you seen that?
Like on a shit in the toilet and not flushed it.
It's such a good video.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I said one map. I didn't say map one. I just said if FaZe win a map at any point. True. So, I mean, this next map is their best opportunity for me to go and wear a suit. Brennon, you are looking so professional and drippy. It's crazy. Unlike that cretin Sideshow.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Which one of yous?
You hear him talking about preparation, but looking at that first half.
Oh, his desk looks so fucking clean.
Drip across the board.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit sad that Bok couldn't incorporate his suspenders because those were flat. I'm loving Van Silly's little.
He's got a pocket square.
It's like a. Is it a brooch?
I don't know. Is it a brooch?
Is that what you call it?
Is that what it's called?
Vance fucking. Does this guy own a haberdashery? I've never seen so many accessories on a desk before.
A haberdashery.
Veli looks good as well.
I love the word haberdashery. I've never been to one. It sounds like where rich people hang out. Haberdashery.
A small move of just being brave like that opens up so much more.
That brooch is cool. Well, I like it's not spelled like brooch, but I'm gonna respect that you think it's cool.
I think it's cool. I respect the spelling of brooch. How did FaZe lose? It did more damage. And higher headshots and more frag wins.
But in order for them to beat FaZe, they need to match.
Yeah.
We saw them playing. It looked like they weren't playing a
Bro Ash.
I mean, if you want to take anything, you can actually take a bit away from the bottom two, which is just the general trend of that match being FaZe butchering a lot of their retakes.
2. They lost 2 retakes.
A lot of retakes they butchered.
Yeah.
That's 2, more than 1.
Yeah. They also had to save quite a few when they were on. Well, not quite a few. They saved what? 2, I think, when they were on the other half.
Like when it matters most, right at the end of the game.
And they still want it, right? And you look at Sick. He finishes with a KDA of 1.1.
Down with the forehead, man.
That is a lot more damage, though. Yeah.
And you look at them on a defender side. Catwalk at the beginning where he was.
Dude, my TikTok's popping off, by the way.
What was the
throw
TikTok?
that out there?
What was it?
Got Wyatt to cook me up something.
Okay.
Of the Ward Owl clip.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's where he could actually push very aggressively. They adapt that to put 10s on the A side. Zoms goes with the paranoia, so they combo that as well. So the whole way that they actually work together to adapt.
I'm 90% sure to prep for the show, Avast and Sideshow just go in the dictionary and find long words and try to use them during the show. We're just educated young men. I don't know what to tell you. Pick up a book, chat. Read a book. You're so busy doing your Fortnite dances and chugging the jugs. You're not reading the pages. Huh?
That's really
How
good.
are you gonna succeed?
And it's popping.
You know, listen, I don't mean to brag, but I got 3 comments. 3 comments.
You're the next TikTok superstar, baby.
Thank you.
But it's also kind of a
I can't read. Okay.
or die off the back of Baby Bay, but that is FaZe's style, right? My only concern, and it's been a concern.
Down with the forehead, man. Down with the dictator. Make him wear a suit.
What's the TikTok? If you go to at BrenCasts, you can find my TikTok.
Yeah, you can follow Bren on TikTok.
You can look at the latest Valorant TikTok.
You can get such masterpieces as POV. You are my spaghetti in the microwave.
I'm doing a little bit of an experiment. Actually, because I've noticed Valorant is in the TikTok mainstream so much.
Oh, is
Did I
it?
tell you about this?
Yeah, you told me a little
Yeah,
bit.
we've talked about this.
Did I say
No,
it
you
on the
didn't say it
show?
on the show. No. Give me the rundown of TikTok.
But I've been looking at TikTok.
Yeah.
And I've been finding TikToks, and I've been looking at them, and I read a comment, and the TikTok will be completely underrated, or sorry, unrelated to Valorant.
Right.
Nothing to do with Valorant at all. Nothing to do with it. And the top comment on like 3 different TikToks, completely unrelated to gaming, was people looking to rank up in Valorant and asking other people in the comment section of these random TikToks to play Valorant.
Really?
Hundreds of comments. In 3 separate cases.
Like getting putting the ad in there.
Yeah, like, oh, you want to play some? I'm silver. Yeah, okay, I'm around that rank. Like, literally playing games. But the fact that I saw it 3 times on unrelated TikToks, not related to gaming at all, just random TikToks. I think that it's hit the mainstream and people don't realize. I think that a lot of people are playing Valorant.
I don't know if we're gonna see 10.
Because it's not like we can look at the Steam user charts, you know?
No. Although
I'm not kidding. I find that so weird.
Most likely, I mean, there's gonna be so much weirdness going on the Sentinels.
No, I'm just thinking in my head because
exploit that honestly on this map.
yeah, I'll tell you this later. I don't want to tell you on stream because I got some interesting information passed along to me about
okay,
data related.
Data, TikTok related?
No, Valorant related.
TikTok related. Okay.
And I don't want to say it on stream.
Interesting. Wow, teasing the chat a little bit, lad. Just like you teased them with your suit. Promise. And you've got.
Oh, Tens is actually playing Reyna. They're playing Raze Reyna.
That's interesting.
Sick is
I
playing.
actually think this is gonna be a pretty nice adaptation potentially to put Tens on the Reyna. No joke. I actually think the Reyna is gonna be really cool versus this. If they're gonna set up Tens to maybe just like take an aggressive, especially since they're on Breach here and they're gonna want to set up the plays to like take parts of the map. Tens can potentially just like contest them here and like get out.
Do you guys like Sick on Raze? I feel like he's a lot better on Phoenix.
I agree. Yeah, that's the thing that makes me worried. Not Tens on the Reyna. When I saw Sick playing Raze last time, he looked really uncomfortable on the agent. I mean, he's still a great player.
Yeah, he's gonna frag, but I know what you mean though. It's like he looks uncomfortable using like the blast packs and the ult.
Yeah, and the utility and just kind of, I don't know, like his decision making isn't as fast as when he's on Phoenix. I don't know. Okay, well maybe. The thing is, I don't really believe that Sick's been putting a lot of time into Raze either because this is their permaban. I think they're just winging it.
into showers as an attacker, which is where he's heading right now on pistol round actually.
I was not expecting them to be running this comp.
On the pistol, because Zach will fault line it.
I think they should probably just be having tens try and push out of hookah as much as possible.
I'm glad we're seeing the breach. It's something I wanted to point out.
Are they starting on attack or
Defense?
Push out a hookah for info.
No, like when the thing is with the phase comp, right? You have no sentinel. It tends to be that if you commit to an A push, you're full on committing to an A push. You don't really have somebody watching your back. You don't have tripwires in market and stuff. So I think if you can get a good read on when phase are about to commit down short, or if they take showers and they look like they're posturing for an A push, tens can start taking some risks on Reyna and push down sand.
On the rotate. So by the time this hit happens, Sentinels will have a full stack.
All right, so they know it's the A hit.
Like this, exactly like this actually, with tens pushing down sand as they see the A hit come out. And he's going to be able to get fast timings behind them. And the more he does this, like here, they didn't know that he pushed out of sand, but he kind of gets the... I think the more that we get later into the round, the more he can get a read that it's free and open, he might start abusing that.
I mean, that's a statement round right there. Right?
Wow, they just got boomed.
Hit the site, there was
Yeah, they got rolled.
Tens is already on the flank, and that's something to look out for.
Sideshow spouting all of these opinions, even though he cannot even form a basic hairline. You can't consider that a personal failure.
He's got you there. He's got you there.
There's that full line again.
FaZe are a weird team when they play bind. When they play defense, they like to completely disrespect utility and just stay in wonky positions. And then when they're attacking, they just love running into showers.
Right now, so there is a small timing, but as I say that, the rotation, of course, from Shazam is starting to come through, and backside is looking.
Corey is watching for tens.
They got orb in here.
Yeah, but they're gonna go back towards this B site. Tens is gonna have his first battle here. It's going to be against Corey.
Corey only has a nade.
Tens is waiting.
This is going to be very difficult for Corey to enter hookah.
Yeah, he has pain shells. It's basically it, though. Just a classic. It is a save. In that close position.
This is a deep trip as well that Dapper put up.
Yeah,
I really like those
he got
deep
him.
trips.
That's a really good info.
And he has the cam to know if they've
This
committed to
Corey
the
Tens
site.
duel is going to be so important.
He flashes and continues to hold
That
his
was
kills.
such a big flash. Nice. They just didn't get control of hookah, and Tins actually did so much work there with the Lear.
Lear actually finding value.
That's so important for setting the pace, I think, for the game.
It is interesting that Sen are running this comp, I think.
Yeah.
I legitimately think this Reyna pick is like a pretty interesting idea versus FaZe on Bind.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it also just plays into Tyson's like his comfortability, because he doesn't really play Riz very much either.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you need the flashes against FaZe, because you know they're gonna run a breach, and like they're always gonna be one up on you with like the flash game. So you need like something at least to scale.
Look at this. I mean, he is just.
I love this.
He's
found
in.
the freest kill.
I love this. The Reyna just pokes and prods so many holes in FaZe's default, and they don't have a comp that's as good at defaulting as usual.
No Sentinel.
Really hurts them right there.
There's going to be a lot of pressure, I think, on Corey, because Corey is normally the guy, actually Corey and Marv, are normally the people that hold the like opposite side of the map to try and make sure that Tens doesn't do that kind of stuff.
And when it comes to the executes, it's usually Raucus who has to watch the flank at that point. There's some type of
yeah, once they've actually committed to the site.
being committed by Tens. Yeah.
Stuck behind the smokes.
Dapper put a trip on elbow.
I like the utility that FaZe use with this comp when they actually hit a site, though, because they do pretty slow hits, but they're very thorough with the areas that they push out.
It's not looking likely right now.
There's 4 Spectres here to retake. This is still really winnable, actually, for FaZe.
They have a lot to do. Central starts to come in. The boom boss going to find.
Yeah, they smoke Hookah off, but no trade for
They
sick.
get one.
Trades coming through as this
Another.
position does prove to be problematic. Zoms is able to walk out.
Nice for Zach.
Yeah, that's a great timing.
Ooh.
What a round from Zachary.
Yeah, Zach just holding it down.
not the best timings on the peaks from Sen.
And I'm very surprised by that.
This was pretty far away, coming back through CT, but then they were running low on time, so they kind of had to go. And...
Jiggling spawn, taking out a frag there, jiggling elbow.
A fast flank would have changed that whole situation.
Yeah.
Drawing a lot of attention.
Go back to the earlier point that you're making about tens pushing up. You like the way that he's just pushing and taking map control because he's playing Reyna because he can dismiss out. Is that the premise of it?
But also because they're not running a side
sentinel.
Yeah,
They're not running anything that can actually watch these, like give them info when Tens pushes up.
Yeah, so Tens can, if he can find good timings, he can push up, and even if he meets one player, he's got a decent chance of being able to get the kill and get away from it, especially if he's unpredictable with it. And if he doesn't meet anybody, then he's going to get really fast timings for these retakes. And I think a lot of the time, Sentinels are going to want to play retake.
That's FaZe having to change their game plan. That Sentinel's getting in their head a little bit. That is a massive find. I mentioned Marved by the showers. He's all alone. Sentinels is taking the fight.
They did so much economical damage, actually, in the previous round to FaZe. Even though FaZe won, they've got a frenzy and a sheriff
Zach had
in the fourth round.
Frenzy up so he could get his utility.
Also just reading FaZe super hard here.
Wow. Dashing through the TP to at least stay alive. Zam takes down Zach though, and they are bleeding right now. FaZe haven't got much to work with.
I don't know if he's going to expect Corey to be in here. Yeah, that's good by Corey.
Oh, Corey. Great timing on that swing. Takes down Dapper, and that's going to at least keep one or two players towards B for now. There's so much we're asking of the individuals from FaZe.
I mean, they have 20 seconds here.
Still, though,
they have to pick a site.
I mean, they have no utility. They can't actually do anything to stop Tens from just peeking.
Yeah. And now Sentinels are going to run away with it a little bit in the beginning. It's probably going to be 4-1 before FaZe are able to really get shit going again. What are you reading in the chat? Bren looks like he's in the body swap movie, that one.
Yeah.
Bren looks like he's in a body swap movie where a mafia boss has to make it to an important meeting, but he's trapped in the body of Ellen DeGeneres.
That did tickle me. That was quite funny.
Oh, that's good.
It tickled me.
I feel like if I'm in Sentinel shoes, I recognize that as...
I think FaZe just need to start.
Oh wait, FaZe went for a half in the previous. That's why they had bad money. I thought they forced.
In weird ways like this, and have it not get in their head.
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, even though they won the round. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really weird. Going for a half buy after a 1 round. That's quite timid.
Well, because you didn't get the losing bonus of losing 2 rounds. You reset it, right?
But
so I think you're like...
But you should always be incentivized to buy first and save later just in case you win the round. Like if they had made it 2-2, they would have more money by winning.
Yeah.
Actually had to use his boombot and paint shells.
I think it normally makes sense to... If you're wondering whether to half then full or full then half, you should probably full first.
They have no boombot, and Tens is getting aggressive. This is what I said. No Sentinels. Very dangerous for FaZe right now on this A-hit.
These are the pushes that he can just make magic on here, Tens.
Right now.
He got past him.
Oh, the timing!
That's fantastic. Well, I mean, it's just 50-50.
He's turning around to like wonder where Raucus has gone, and Zach walks around the corner.
That adaptation.
Behind. 1 sec.
Just out of position, Sentinels having to be forced through the TP. That's how desperate they are to take that fight.
Shut up, chat.
The TP, and it's not going to work
Now
out.
they have full side control here. They have 3 ults.
We saw the action.
They don't even need any of them.
The kill on 10 sealed the deal, really.
Pushing short B, and then
They're going to start baiting 10s in to take this map control.
Maybe.
And then collapsing on him.
Yeah, I think Tens on that flank
That would be very cool if they did.
definitely dangerous.
Hard to do with the comp that they have.
It's tough because they have to spread super thin because they don't know where he's gonna push every round, but they have no way of like actually containing him from doing it.
Even though Raucus just cleared it, there's a second player clearing it, and that's the kind of methodical clearing you have to do when you don't have a sentinel, you don't have a trip, you don't have an alarm bot, you don't have a turret. You have to make sure that no one's flanking you. So FaZe is really dotting all their I's, crossing their T's. That's what you want to see out of them. Honestly, they're playing this game perfectly given their comp.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by.
What time is the Brazilian finals? It should be on pretty much around now, I think. I think it started like an hour after the NA ones, something like that.
Dude, I hadn't watched like any of the Brazilian teams play, and I was watching when you guys are watching the Game Monitor's Furia game. Dude, those guys are they have insane aim. Like
they do. They have ridiculous aim.
Now Sentinels, you know, they'll have a buy here, but this is
they look like they might be the most mechanical region.
Well, like I knew Shandy from CS because he played in NA for a while. He was pretty good. But it looks like him and that MW just look like crackheads. Like,
yeah, they do.
Yeah, mechanical skill in that region is just
they're insane.
It is out of control. Okay,
that's a fantastic kill. Talking about
nice entry.
Wait, Sick is fucking in. Sick is in. Are they watching this?
That is Corey type flank, just walking out of hookah all the way down through market.
I mean, it's the same thing that Tens has been trying to do.
Oh, they ulted to clear it. They were actually respected it that much.
I mean, probably worth though when you think about it. Like if Sick had been there and Zach tries to challenge and loses it. I mean, maybe you could argue he should have used his flash instead, but
I mean, he had a flash and the fault line, right? So he definitely had other utility potential.
Oh my god, he dodges it with the satchel. That's lovely.
This could really make a huge difference in their chances.
Reminiscent of Hookah Goblin.
Yeah. The Hookah Goblin has become the Lamp Goblin.
Corey's going to have to do a lot here. Zach gets one. They trade for Mark. I mean, Corey is just getting bounced around left and right.
Fine time though, they still have to clear him out.
They assume that Marv's in showers here. They know he's in showers.
That was a nice reposition from Marv. If he can win this, the movement from Dapper. Oh my god!
Oh, wow!
Douglas Apper with the happy feet.
There
he goes.
That's an incredibly close round, and again, just Corey showing how fearless he is at just disrespecting utility. He will just sit there and take everything you throw at him, and he'll weave around it.
You have to kill him to get him out of those positions. He will just not leave.
Sentinels are good right now, though.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, interesting. It's funny, they're, at least so far, they're doing some very FaZe-like things on this defense.
Well, the thing that's weird is like, okay, when you see a team and they don't have a Sentinel, it's like, it's obvious kind of that you should push, right? And that you can take a lot of space, but a lot of teams, like, they won't do it because they're so conditioned to playing against like a certain style, right? They're like not going to take the risk to do it, or like they're just so conditioned to like, oh, I can't push because everybody plays a Cypher, but like, I mean, these guys just, they don't give a fuck. Like, they're just going to push, and it's good.
I think Corey whapped his head on the ceiling.
He hit his head.
He was trying to double blast pack.
Unlucky. I think it was a lamp, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Sick is weak. Having to rotate up to heaven.
Good one way from Dapper, just gonna be able to hold Lamp's control.
Is he
It looks like they want to
expecting Zach to
pressure
be
though.
there?
They're gonna swing on him, Zach and Raucus. Okay, nice from Raucus.
That should be the round.
That's what FaZe needed to do. They needed to gain Lamp's control. They got it. Sick is so low. Shazam, no utility. They just have to. I mean, Shazam has to just pop off. That is their win con. All right, good round for FaZe.
Pick it up, great defense around the spike, and great patience too, because they've really waited Dapper's play out for a long time before planting the spike.
And that's what FaZe is excellent at. When I watch,
What do you guys feel about the map buys on this map? Do you think it's attack-sided or?
I think with FaZe's comp, it should be attack-sided for them. I think, in fact, because FaZe are running this comp, it should probably be attack-sided for both teams. Because I think FaZe are, I don't know though, FaZe are weird on defense. They're like,
I think the no Sentinel, I feel like having the breach actually makes it easier for them on defense, at least to play how they want. But again, if Sentinels just chill back, then it becomes not as strong.
Yeah, if they go for like a lot of flash plays through like B long or something like that, like it could be.
That's not really what FaZe tend to do on defense, though.
God, no. I don't think they're going to be doing that. I think that's just like it gives them the option to, but I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, Tens has done so much damage.
He killed the other guy.
Oh my god, I know, he kills the other guy and Marv is just stuck there with, you know, half of 1 point of HP.
That's a kind of ludicrous round.
I mean, it just opens up because Tens just domes someone with a Sheriff right away, dismisses out, tags Marv 3 times, I think. I think he, like, hit him twice in the body, once in the leg.
I gotta say, Sick, I feel like old Sick would have just not realized the cooldown of his ult and died as he was pulling it out there. Those are the kind of mistakes that I was seeing from Sick the last time he played Raze on Bind. But I mean, he got huge value out of that. And he was very careful to only show himself to the angle when he could actually fire. That's a lovely little trap play.
The important one in this round, at least, as far as FaZe are concerned. With
That's something that teams really struggle doing against FaZe for whatever reason.
Yes, he does.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
some
Baby
style
Bay
points
gets
on that
another
one.
kill. Oh, they pick up Corey though.
The spike is lost. It's in market though.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, goodbye, Zoms.
I mean, Baby Bay could win this.
Baby Bay has his knives out.
He tries to bait him with the sound. Wow.
Sick's a gamer.
Sick really is a gamer. I mean, Baby Bay actually just tried to bait him take the fight. Sick just won. So.
For North American Masters.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising immediately when they go to this map and you see the agent select that Sick is back on the Raze because they finally found success previously having him just play Phoenix on the map.
I think they're just trying to play to Tenz's comfort.
Yeah.
And the rest pivot around it.
It ended up on the...
Well, they're going to double push short
the
with
classic,
Tenz and Sick.
The classic Brazilian comp on Bind months ago. Oh my god. I mean, that's one way to counter the aggression.
Good trade from Zach.
I mean, that was just good, a string of local utility usage from
Corey doesn't win that. Oh, Shaz really just thought that they had full committed to A. If they lose this round, that is going to be the kill that they're kicking them. Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, it's still doable. That was a huge kill for Zachary to find. He's got a lot of time to play with too. If he wants to try and head back B, he's just going to plant default.
Oh,
Shazam's going to get the info.
If Shaz had died early on in this round, it was just GG. Yeah.
This still should be. I mean, Zachary is definitely at an advantage.
The spike?
I just went all the way to showers. This is smart.
I mean, by the time this fight happens, well, I mean, I was supposed to say by the time this fight happens, I'll fall in again, but that's probably too late. Yeah, he's gonna look for the ult.
But now he knows exactly where he is. Oh, he got caught by it though.
He got him.
That's gonna kill a lot of time here.
Nice, Zach.
Nice.
Well played.
Zach.
Almost through.
Yeah, that was nearly a thrown round. After they killed both the duelists immediately, they nearly threw the round away.
Still significant, though, for the economy that they lost so many players.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
If Sen win this round, they're going to have a bit of a off buy for the last one.
Getting a multi-frag to that defender on the A site. That's what you want.
Something about that line just made me laugh, Wyatt, where you're just like very tentatively, you break up, you're like, still significant though. It's just sounds like you're Spock or something from Star Trek.
That's a good nade by Corey, making sure they can't follow the drone.
Maybe expecting a switch up from
They have full info towards long with Dappers.
FaZe have actually
Utility.
spread out across the width of the map, and they've pressed the pause button.
Whew, we can all breathe. They're giving us a breather, Dan. He's gonna take.
And Marv's about to take the orb and then ult into the ult into the central spawn. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean he definitely might.
Very close to this ult. You can see.
No, they're giving it to. I think they might give it to Zach.
Shutting down the hookah push early. I think that was Sentinel's.
Are they gonna give it to Zach or is he gonna take it?
For the rest of the round.
They might be leaving it for Ruckus. That's probably actually what they're doing.
Oh yeah, I see now.
Success here.
Maybe Bay very cautious.
I feel like this makes their play too. Oh, they're not even grabbing it.
No, this is extremely slow. But because they've played this slowly, there's absolutely no threat of a flank really going on. The timing would be so difficult to find.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Nice. I really like that. I actually really like this take here. This take was really good.
I mean, if you...
Dapper gets that kill.
You have to expect Baby Bay is going to push up into that position.
Absolutely.
He does it so often.
Ends with the ult as well.
3 very split apart players creating...
They have like no utility either. They literally just have smokes.
Yeah.
Walkers gets killed in short.
Oh, oh my god, Corey.
Corrington Bear?
Oh, he knows.
He's got the nade. That's
He's got
a
the nade
lovely
as well. Oh, he tried.
No time?
No, he does,
Wait,
have,
no,
time.
he does have time.
He definitely has time.
Oh.
He definitely has time. They already got the half. Yeah.
I think he was just making sure he dodged the nade and didn't possibly die to it in any sense.
Okay,
I don't know.
Okay.
That was a really close round, though. FaZe definitely have been conditioned by Sentinels pushing out of hookah repeatedly, because they have slowed these rounds down massively.
Yeah.
So insanely aggressive with the pace.
Definitely.
Then it just comes down to their post plants.
Shocking. That was shocking that he won that battle.
Oh, Marv, there's 2 and 11. That's
Oh man, the rounds are so close. They really are. They're so close.
it doesn't feel like he's feeding by any means, but
It's still a really winnable round for FaZe. They have a lot of ults that are good for them.
Zachary with the Marshall. Oh no. I mean, oh no. He just moonwalked into 10's crosshair.
Yeah.
The pressure comes in now. FaZe have to win A. With that aggression on B long, they have to win something back. The showstoppers pulled out to win the A site, and it is just
Not going to find any value off the showstopper. Now Corey's just in a weird position with the sheriff. I mean, he's going to have to make some magic happen. Okay, he gets into a bit of a better spot.
Marv's listening to
Oh,
the
that
flank
nade is
again,
going to... That is going to flush him out.
Sentinels is just reading the game really well.
Yeah, they are. And they've got the Cypher cam. They know where everybody is. They can double up in lamps. Yeah, and 10's is
And
farming
just
them.
on top of it all, they had a huge gun diff because of that one round where they lost some of those duels they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Ended up losing 4 players, and it cascades into
I mean,
a
Sentinels just look on another level right now, legitimately. I feel like they actually just look so good.
And this one still could be as we go into this pistol.
They put the fear of God into FaZe when they were on their attacking rounds. Like 10's was getting 10's and Sick actually were getting huge value out of pushing aggressively.
That's the
Perfect way of
downfall
countering
of their
that
comp, though. It's like
It is.
you have to really commit to taking map control if you want to do certain things. Like you can't just leave. I mean, they were just bullying Raucus on at B like every round because he's just there by himself. Anytime they wanted to push, it's very easy for them to punish him.
Is where they always put up monster numbers when I watch them. Baby Bay can come alive on this Jett roll. He can find impact in the early rounds. So I would look for him.
I mean, it's still winnable for FaZe. I think they have a better CT side on this map, in my opinion. But
They need pistol.
Yeah, that's a little bit more aggressive.
That is not how you want things to begin.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about. The breach, flash,
Just
Jett dash.
dominated from long range by 6 Classic.
And they go aggressive, and they do not win the duels.
Yeah, I feel like this
The duels were so hard.
win for...
Oh, absolutely.
Really, yeah.
This is what, we're going to Haven next?
Yep.
Honestly, I think Ascent might have been a must-win too.
It's this bomb site's looking like the scenes that you'd see in a
You think so?
post-apocalyptic city.
Yeah.
I feel like
really
they could have
do.
afforded. I feel like they could have afforded to give up Ascent, but I think they needed to win Bind and Icebox. But
I wonder if Zach and Raucus can find any.
They needed to win 3.
Yeah, I think
That's my analysis.
I think 3. I think the 3 they would have had to win though would have been Ascent, Bind, Icebox.
I mean, they put up a decent showing against Sentinels on Haven.
Yeah. They looked okay against him previously.
Also, I guess I could say this now. I was working with FaZe during JBL, and we were pretty close to beating them on Haven in that tournament as well.
Yeah.
Give up this eco. They're gonna save here. the next round, the first gun round, is going to be an absolute must-win.
Is it a BO3? No, it is a BO5.
Definitely. I mean, I love this play belong. It is a gamble.
Yeah, I am trying to extort Josh and Wyatt.
Not guaranteed what
If FaZe don't win, I'm taking his couch.
We just managed to persuade the repo man to come and watch the game with us before he took the couch away.
You got all your money on FaZe, huh?
After Bren takes the couch, Wyatt's just gonna be like, that is significant.
That's a nice attempt at a trap play.
It is nice.
Just trying to flash and dash off the orb, but Sentinels take the whole of the site, and I think this is just going to be a gun diff in the end, isn't it? They're trying to play a retake from showers and CT, which is good, but with pistols,
there's just no way.
How'd you do it?
Corey hits headshots.
Yeah, just don't miss.
Yeah, just
Paranoia,
don't
I
miss.
mean, trying to play like a paranoia contact play here.
That's a nice
paranoia.
paranoia.
And the flat. I mean, this is some good utility.
Oh
it
my
feels
god,
winnable
they're
now.
having a rough time.
Corey finds one. Oh, that's nice from Sick, though. I does so much damage. It's over.
Yeah, he's 10
End of the
HP.
day,
He has to walk into it.
Still gun diff.
Yeah.
Some great utility, though. I mean, respectable attempt, but still gun diffed.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 players dead and damage to the armor on the other 2, so they have to reinvest there. That's a fantastic eco from FaZe. That was way better than I thought they could have done given what they invested. Now, this is what it's all down to, Dan. I mean, we all know FaZe can rally a comeback, but if they lose this round, they might not even give themselves a chance. They need to get on the board.
The last
here. They need
time,
to build an economy.
the
They
last
need to
time they
build their
played
ults.
Bind,
It all starts here.
against who was it against? Gen.G and Envy. I remember Marv had a sick game, and I don't mean in terms of like what he was doing. I mean just he was hitting shots. Like every duel he took, he was pounding.
Yeah, he was just dominating showers through raw aim.
Yeah, and it's not that. I mean, he's 2-14 right now. I'm not saying that he's the problem, but he was the X factor for them in some of the previous games. You know, to like push them over the edge.
Yes. Yeah, he was finding high impact kills.
Yeah, and he isn't finding any kills now. It's gonna make a difference.
I mean, I can't remember who was against, but I mean, there's the one game where he had just the freak map on yours.
I think that was Envy.
Acing and
yeah,
all types of.
I think it was against
crazy
Envy.
rounds happening. Oh my god, that is so unfortunate for Corey.
But Baby Bay is holding it, Dan. This is chaos.
Absolutely, couldn't have said it.
Such an awkward spot for him. But this, I mean, Corey
is getting a flank off here.
He really is.
They're not gonna know.
The timing though isn't working particularly well.
He's gonna be able to get a gun 1v2. Dapper will win you a clutch.
Yeah, but this
the
isn't
angle
planted properly.
No, the plan isn't proper.
Wow, nice play, Baby Bay.
Okay.
All right, run it back. Let's fucking see it. Get your suit ready.
Get my suit ready.
Get your fucking suit ready.
I'm ready. If they run this back, I'm ready.
Make the game interesting.
The
please,
problem
FaZe.
though is that was a bonus round for Sentinels, and now FaZe have no money.
On the minimap, Dapper heard the TP. He was waiting for the sound audio.
I'm not saying that.
Always hating.
I'm not hating. I'm
Do
just.
we have homework, teacher? Just fucking believe in FaZe.
I don't believe in them. I don't believe in them.
What about the homework we have to hand in?
Like, how is this happening? The physics don't make any sense.
Math teacher looking ass.
Baby Bay does. And look at the madman.
Here.
Look at the madman. He's got that Blaze Storm ready to go, and again, you know, they'll.
I need to put my ping on mouse 5. Having it on Z is very annoying.
Wait, that was an insane flash from Zach.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
A
guys saw
really
that.
nice flash for showers. This trip though that Dapper keeps putting up there is so hard for them to break. They've had to run into it to break it. That's the trip that Dapper was talking about previously. And now they know that Baby Bay is behind them, or at least could be behind them.
He's camping the TP exit. So if his teammates force Sentinels into a position where they've burned a lot of time, they may have to hit the TP. Although
This is all going to come down to the retake.
Might not go for that option, but still, that was the plan from Baby Bay. He's got a long
Wow, they're not using anything on Elbow. They are just facing Raucous.
That's a lot of damage on Sick there.
Yeah.
DP?
No. Sick can play off his ult.
Like you said,
Baby Bay's going on a marathon. I mean, he's actually just avoiding a lot of trips. Yeah. He took all the way around through.
He's going to be really slow.
FaZe is gonna wait a little bit for him.
Dapper's pretty aware of it though.
Good kill. That is a really important kill.
Oh, they're all aware
Don't
of
get
it.
the kill off the ult.
Baby, yeah, he found Sick and long. Can he get another? No.
Great kill from Tens.
Ridiculous shot, of course.
Nice, dude.
All right.
That's a big retake.
That is a big retake.
I was worried they weren't going to punish Shaz in Cubby because they paranoia him, but then they flash Tube, but they swing out wide enough so that Corey can actually get the kill on Shaz. But I really thought they were just going to abandon Shaz to get a 2K.
It's not just like, you know, this guy on the flank.
What?
Is going to magically kill 3 people.
What, that movie?
What is it?
I'm trying to figure out what the joke means.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a movie.
It got 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. I've never seen it.
American comedy film.
Brett kind of looks like Chris Kattan right now with that suit.
Chris Kattan.
From that movie.
I've never seen
I
this.
mean,
It's like an American reference.
That is so
Listen,
weird.
I said, I'm going to give you...
It's an awful movie.
I'm gonna give you some context here, chat, because I've seen a couple of you asking. I promised to wear a suit. I'm wearing the fucking suit, okay? Now, these guys, not showing up. Not on the same level. What's going on with the quality?
I don't know. What happened to the quality? It was on auto, I guess.
All right.
Try to work it again. Nice tag, the 145 from the Sheriff onto Corey. He has the showstopper available.
Yeah, the
Hey
quality
guys, the quality isn't good. Can you fix it? Oh, that's, oh my god.
Corey's kind of popping.
He just slipped away.
He's going back to the well den. He wants more.
FaZe could really use a clean round here for the economy. They've survived with only 3 players in the past 2 rounds combined. They could use a clean one.
Also weak. The thing is, Tens has got util. You don't want to give him any chance. Okay, he's dead.
Well, that's pretty nice. Sick actually going for the plant rather than the... Yeah, I mean, that does make sense.
Cool cash. Spike stimulus.
Oh, he's gone. He's absolutely gone.
Oh, man. The aggression on FaZe.
Yeah, so the UI is also wrong, right? So this is 7-10 now.
They have the ult on Zach.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
I think they missed a round.
This comeback.
What's going on here? I think it is.
It's round 18 and there's only 16 rounds.
Oh.
In total.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is 7-10. Okay.
7-10.
Have the casters realized? That's gonna fuck up Sean and DDK if they haven't realized.
Huge part of their win on Bind in the past. You mentioned that ace. That was incredible. That was one of the best.
How does that bug even occur? That's really weird.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Moft has really been so impressive. So many players say that about him. But another aggression coming in, and it wouldn't be. But Corey does full bombs. They were looking for that. So the trade goes through thanks to Baby Bay, able to even up the
Yeah, that's a good one back to find on.
But now they're going to be retaking because they just pushed in so quickly after finding the after finding that opening pick on Corey.
Corey just playing pretty ambitiously.
Very ambitious.
Wait, this ult is large.
I mean, it has just herded them into elbow. Oh
yeah,
my god.
Popping.
Where's 16?
Good flash. Great flash.
Good by
really
Zach.
well played by Zach.
Dude, Zach is pounding so
He's
far.
playing really well.
Yeah, level
He
up to
really is.
2v2. Baby Bay can he get posted up on an angle with the op in time? No. He is going to go to heaven. Oh, that's
an
interesting
nice smoke, actually.
The paranoia is good as well.
Threatens a bunch of different positions there, that smoke.
Yeah.
Cloudburst as well.
Tens and Zach. Zach's already had a great round, but he can't get it. And the ult.
All
Tens
up,
is
Baby Bell.
all the way back up.
Here comes Baby Bell Cheese. Let's see it.
Discipline from these Sentinels players. Not going to allow
He just has no idea.
There's just no way, right? I mean, there's just no way.
No, he has no clue.
Tries to find the frag. Is so hard. It's getting harder.
I mean, there's just no way, right?
He doesn't have time. He doesn't have time. Yeah, if he got the halfway, it would have been maybe possible, but he never got any time on the spike.
I mean, dude's still playing well.
I actually think they 100% would. FaZe would have 100% won that round if Sick didn't kill two people on elbow.
Yeah, Sick won the round for.
Yeah, Sick literally won the round because Zach's ult was so good, but Sick just like killed them as they pushed elbow.
Sick was already in there way before the ult hit. He was just so fast to... They took the entirety of B immediately off the back of finding the pick on Corey.
Sentinels, their economy is in shambles. Honestly, they need to win this round or they're broke. This round counts for 2.
And you're right, so clutch from Sick. Had to get 2 and he gets 2. Unreal. And the drones exchange long air. We get the run behind the drone, the dash.
Oh, Baby Bay got tagged, so he had to back.
It's all fixed. No problem, Hartman. Thank you for the quick updates.
Burning the dash early on is
Oh yeah, it is fixed. Cool.
means that you don't have to worry about Baby Bay being
Skittles. Avast talks too much and needs to taste the rainbow. This is from the official Skittles YouTube account, huh? Skittles is really pissed at me. At the brand.
Okay. Maybe it's like that weird marketing scheme.
Yeah, but now they just bully people.
Yeah.
Now they're just like, shut up, bitch, eat some Skittles.
Oh my god, the smoke.
They had so many people set up there. Wait, they don't think Corey's there. Corey disrespects utility so often on me.
He just tanked the ult. They think it's
really
clear.
does.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna fire. He got it off.
He didn't get a kill? How did he not get a kill?
He
That looked
fired
like it
it too
was...
short. He fired it too short.
Great flashes from Zach again, though.
This might be a hot take, but we need to buff the showstopper.
No, we don't. We need to buff the RPG in the game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make the explosion radius bigger.
Should warp around corners.
They should make the showstopper like a black box from TF2 where you get health back when you land the rocket.
Get the make it so that the environment is destructible, but only when you use the showstopper. You can just blow holes in walls.
First opening, not gonna be found. Dapper's actually just gonna go for the peak. Once that info.
Can you imagine if they made a map like that? Where instead of like having sage walls where you build new walls,
like a Battlefield 3 map.
Yeah, Levolution.
But there was only one agent that could destroy walls on any map.
That would break the game.
I mean, it would be very, very weird.
Oh, that one with 10s, and I don't know how that showstopper didn't connect.
I don't really like the setups that FaZe have been running either. They've been pairing up their breach with the Omen a lot, and I feel like it's hard to get value out of that.
I mean, you can't see anything.
Yeah, they've been doing like some of these like fault line paranoia plays, but it's like them swinging on it versus someone else.
Well, I just think their whole comp is like based around getting like early aggression and fighting, and like they're just not really doing anything. They're kind of giving Sentinels a lot of space.
I also think that this is the perfect comp if you want to run like teleporter crunches, and they never try them. They never do them. I don't know why. I have always felt like the FaZe have been missing a trick on their bind defense. I actually wondered whether Sentinels were going to take them to bind last time instead of Icebox.
Is forced to use his satchels.
Is that the satchel?
So there is that at least.
I don't know if it's because they feel on the back foot, so they like don't want to take risks, but
They might feel like it's too predictable as well. They like to play very anti-predictable.
What a kill. That's
that's
Marv's
lovely.
gonna swing on this too. God, this is so good on the U-Haul.
timing from Marv here.
Yeah, this is Marv coming alive.
It's impeccable.
ooh.
Still,
Zach has 6 HP. Someone breathe on him.
Zach's Utah's been great though on this half.
It has. It really has. But it's almost all used in like retake scenarios or when he's defending backside instead of aggressive. Look how fast Corey is with his blast packs to get close to these guys with the judge.
He doesn't have Utah to get close though.
He knows the nade.
He knows the nade stopped him from dropping.
Yeah.
And gave him a timing to walk into the site.
This is actually elite from Corey.
Oh, that's so aggressive.
Oh.
No, I feel like they had, man, that's tough.
No suit.
That's
no
tough.
suit, Sag.
Wow.
They've got Ascent, they've got Bind, and they just need one more map.
Damn.
That was actually a pretty good bind, all things considered, though. It wasn't bad.
It
wasn't
all
a
right.
bad bind.
I mean, these have been two relatively close maps so far.
I enjoyed watching Zach's performance so far.
I'm going to be really sad if we don't see Icebox. I'm annoyed that Icebox is the 4th map. I want Icebox to be next, you know?
I
So
wanna
it
get a
ends on
replay
like,
of it.
yeah, of like, can Baby Bay, now that he's playing incredibly, use that to be able to dominate them when they were previously getting shut down? And the aim duels actually pay off in an entertaining way. The EU Grand Finals were so much better. Yeah, I mean, the EU Grand Finals were mental. The whole of the EU bracket was insane. Brazilian finals should be incredible too.
Yeah, do you remember when Burger King they hired an ad agency to donate to random streamers' channels with ads?
Yeah.
Seems illegal.
I think it is actually.
Yeah, because they did it to you.
Yeah, they did. But I think people, I think people launched a class action lawsuit against them.
Really?
I think so, because there was an article posted about it a few months back. I might be talking on my ass because I didn't pay attention too much to the article.
Aren't you included in that?
No, I mean you have to opt into it or something. But I think
it's like millions, billions potentially.
Yeah, I get my £2.50 back. But I think there was some kind of legal action being threatened against them. I mean, I'm not sure whether it'd go anywhere, but it does seem.
Move your mic a little away from your mouth. It's picking up all the explosives.
Plosives. P.
Explosives.
Yeah, it's picking up all the TNT that I've got in my mouth.
In fact, that's why. That's true.
Corey is an Overwatch player. Overwatch has Reinhardt. Therefore, Corey has bad aim. Unlike CS Pro, that is hardest game ever, as well as dark and realistic.
Maybe
the dark and realistic is funny.
I like that one.
Maybe the reason FaZe are losing is because I don't have a suit.
Yeah, might be. Not only we
maybe I need
disappointed
to
the
go and put a
fans,
suit
you
on.
Get a fucking suit on.
Maybe I need to go and put a suit on.
Then, and only then, will FaZe be able to run it back with the reverse sweep.
Yeah, I think I've had this. I think I've been putting the cart before the horse the whole time.
Get your fucking suit on.
I need to go and get my suit
Get
on.
your
Otherwise,
suit.
otherwise, this is just going to be a 3-0.
You want a suit, Wyatt?
Wyatt, you need a suit. Otherwise, Sentinels are going to get.
I got a couple of suits.
I've got to get the suit.
Listen, I got a couple of suits.
I got to get the suit.
I'll get a little. Yeah.
And there he goes. Everyone's suiting up, chat. I'm already in my suit, so I don't have to leave. Ask Shinobi if he's considered becoming a coach. Shinobi, have you considered becoming a coach?
I have.
And what are your considerations reached on there, huh? You feel like you got some playing time left in you?
I mean, honestly, it just depends on if the team I'm going to coach, I feel like they can be the best. That's kind of like the only
Yeah.
thing, really.
You don't want to necessarily stop playing until you feel like you can find the right fit for you to like actually stop.
Yeah, I mean, I tried with a few teams and a couple of them were decent fits, but it's tough because it's like a completely different atmosphere. I think being a coach, like all the way you divert your energy and focus, it's a lot different.
Yeah, I get that. Shinobi Sen coach confirmed? No, not yet. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. I saw, you know, Vice left C9 not long ago. Do you feel like he's gonna find a team pretty fast?
Yeah, I do. I think so. I don't think. I don't know. I don't really know what C9 are doing over there, to be honest. Because I don't.
That's the general consensus.
Yeah, I mean, like all of the moves that they've made have been kind of like they have no plan for what they want to do. Like I think, like you make whatever moves you want to make, but I feel like you have to have like a plan of action or like some sort of like anything, like some plan of motion. I just feel like they just kind of are like grasping at straws, trying to like fix their team without a lot of thought. But
True. Listen, I've hooked Wyatt up.
Have you?
Wyatt's gonna be coming through with the fucking rip. I'm telling you. We picked out a nice selection. We got a nice selection of clothes.
And take home that first place trophy. Welcome back to the NA Masters. My name is Bach. Joining me on the broadcast, Veli, Vansili, and Potter to break down.
I can't wait to see him walking on out. It was splendid.
Second map. And now
Yeah, that suit is it's a little bit small, so I don't know if it's gonna fit him too well, but we'll see, you know.
Well, I mean, it's good that it's small then, because we can see him. We get to see him, you know, sort of bust out of it like the Hulk.
I'm not gonna listen, chat. All I'm doing, I'm giving you a little teaser. Just saying, he's gonna be looking good. He's gonna be looking good, chat.
How are you feeling about 100 Thieves, by the way, Shinobi? Did you see their games?
I don't really like the one duelist, to be honest. I mean, like I think it can work, but it's definitely a comp that you need more time. I feel like they would have honestly. I feel like they would have been better in the short term. They probably know this as well, but I think it would have worked better for them in the short term if they just ran like a similar style to they were playing before.
That's pretty much what we saw lack of it. And also,
that makes sense. I mean, a lot of people have been saying they've just been super readable on that comp. Like they feel like they know exactly where Steel and Hiko are playing.
I mean, the problem too with that comp, okay, like on defense, it's pretty good because like in the meta of NA, a lot of teams like to contact or 5-man, and I think like Sage and like that comp that they're playing is pretty good about dealing with that. But on attack, like you have no way of like creating pressure for the other team. Like it's very hard to bait out utility. And then like work them out, especially because they're not really like a super 5-man-y all-in kind of team, and I feel like that comp you kind of get forced into doing a lot of executes. It's very hard, I think, to default with that comp. Like
we decided to push as a group faster, and we kind of dialed up a bit and switched that second gear.
Once again, from the word of mouth from Shinobi chat, everyone bathe in the wisdom. Bren, I like your shoes, by the way.
I mean, I threw out all my formal shoes. I've only got these boots.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
On a map that Sentinels was continuously banning.
I don't think you're supposed to wear like a brown belt with like a black shirt. I think I'm supposed to be wearing like a black shirt, to be honest, with black shoes, but listen, beggars can't be choosers, you know?
I mean, it is their playground in general, but it might be a little bit easier.
Smell them. Smell my shoes. Boots in the house.
Nice.
Well, you know, we're in America, so to go against the rest of the world's customs. Oh, the door's just opened.
Who could it be?
Sideshow Gaming. Is that Sideshow? Or
Joshua?
are we being robbed? Oh, yep, you do. God almighty, look at you. You just look like a... You're at a wedding?
Yeah.
Going to a wedding, or what do you make of this, chat? What do you make of this guy? Wearing shoes indoors is not an American thing? I think it is.
I mean, I definitely feel like it is more acceptable culturally in America than it is other parts of the world.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Yeah. Like as an American, I feel like that's
pretty good.
Definitely true.
I mean,
decent little boots.
Yeah.
Yours are cold weather hiking boots.
They are, yeah. They're not really made for this. But
yeah.
Looking drippy. When Wyatt comes through, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Just give you a warning. Got any towels lying around?
I could put my hands on some.
We're gonna be mopping up the remnants. I'm telling you, he's looking drippy. we're gonna have to clean up the floor.
Mate, I just had to fight my girlfriend off. Came downstairs and she's like, "Ooh," I'm like, "This isn't for you. This is for the people."
The people, huh?
As soon as I get back to my house, straight back into that sweater.
Okay, okay.
This isn't for my girlfriend.
The suit show. This is for the people.
This is for the people. This
And
is for
now
you.
FaZe, if they don't run it back, the reverse sweep after this.
Then don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm
Don't know
a
what to
little
say.
bit lost. 'Cause look at
Sideshow
this.
only gets dressed up for strangers on the internet. Beth deals with dumpster goblin Josh the rest of the time.
Yeah, that's very true. Also, I'm covered in cat hair because I have a cat.
Yeah, just put it on our floor.
Yeah, no worries. We'll do. I'm actually.
Hold on. Do you
It's
want me to get the
strange.
Dyson out?
No, I don't want to be. Yeah, actually, Dyson me up.
Oh, Dyson you. Don't worry.
Dyson me, baby. Dyson
worry,
me.
I'll Dyson you.
Also, I used to have a brown belt that really tied this all together, and I don't know where it's gone. So now I'm just beltless.
Trade with Bren. Bren's not supposed to be wearing a belt, according to him, according to the color
Really?
combinations.
I see. I see.
Sentinel players, something that FaZe typically doesn't rock in their composition.
Is he actually going to get the vacuum?
He is. He's going to
They can
vacuum
fucking
me.
vacuum you.
Vacuum me up, baby.
Dapper was the top performer for Sentinels, and that could carry over potentially here, Vansili, because
God, you got so much cat hair on you.
Of course I do. I mean, I've got a whole ass cat at home.
Oh my God.
Oh, hello. That was my inner thigh.
I gotta say though, when it comes down to these fights, I think Haven is gonna be very close again because.
Do you think if I just lay down, it would be better?
Just yeah, lie down for me real quick.
With
you.
Spectres, they could actually win those force buys. So I'm expecting.
Thanks.
FaZe is teetering on the edge of destruction.
Thank you. It's whoa.
It's not the worst thing that they want.
Whoa.
They want that
That's an intimate area.
yesterday. He wants to beat them so bad.
Thank you.
The third map to see if they can
This is better than lint rolling.
or if Sentinels is
I normally have to pay for this.
Sentinels fashion. Let's jump right
Okay, can you stand up for me?
Yeah, of course,
I want to get your back.
My back.
Turn around for me.
I feel like I'm gonna hit my head on this light.
Of course, it had to happen at least one time in the grand.
Ooh, a little bit there.
But yeah, thank
Straight
you
back
very
on
much,
sec.
Bog. I think he set it up really
Ooh, a
nicely.
little bit there.
It's a top look for FaZe. You know, I think the analysts were definitely looking for them to come back in the series. We're going to Haven.
Mm.
Stand on this one. What are the wins?
All right, perfect.
Wonderful.
Look at all that cat hair.
That is a lot of cat hair. All right, and now looking drippy without the cat hair. All of the good, none of the bad.
But they're going into.
I don't know. What if the cat hair? What if some people like the cat hair?
Honest, I mean, they were on an insane streak to start this.
They feel like it gives you an extra layer of fuzziness, you know? Like you have a nice coat that they can pet.
Sean has like a little bit of a disgusted look on his face, and I think it's because he's looking at our stream as well.
Is what I'm getting at. And if he wants to win this map, they're going to.
I wouldn't be able to
their style
do my job if I tuned into a co-stream.
All of FaZe's success derives from the drip that Trippy radiates. But for them to reverse sweep, we all need to pitch in to counteract Dapper's fedora. Let's hope Sideshow can go bald so we have a chance. I wouldn't be more drippy bald.
The cat hair wasn't visible on camera. Visible for me though, Corey.
Yeah, exactly. It was visible for us. Real Corey?
Real Corey. Someone says you are nothing without the cat hair. You are nothing.
Nothing without
Oh,
the cat hair.
whoa, wait a second. Corey running Phoenix. They're running Breach Phoenix on this map.
I actually don't hate this move necessarily at all.
I think that Corey's boombot was actually quite important for them to be able to get information on the other side of the map from the side that like Raucus and Zach and Baby Bay are playing on.
I feel like
This
they're
seems a
gonna
bit
really want
greedy
him
to
to
me.
fight Sick. I feel like they just want him to sort of like fight the areas of the map that Sick are gonna be fighting.
That's interesting. That's not how Corey's been playing previously. He's been playing a
Yeah.
bit more lurky, control-y. He hasn't been playing entry for them.
When you're a player playing the game,
That
it
is...
feels very differently, like where you actually
This is going to be very different for FaZe, even though they only swapped one agent.
different from being in the game, experiencing it, and then when you look at it and you can see everything playing out, it actually might not be nearly as bad as you think. It may just be the case that, like you said, there was a couple over performances coming in from
You just
Sentinels
threw
in
water
key
on me.
moments, but otherwise,
What is the shrug for? You don't care?
I don't know how that happened.
I'm gonna say this though.
Yeah.
Physics was defied in a moment there. Oh, blimp in the universe.
So I think this is an adjustment given the fact that
Little blimp.
Little blimp in the universe, you know?
Little blip. A blimp is
Could be
like
a blimp. Like a little miniature blimp in the universe. So just dipped in, took the water out.
Let me do that. So
Could be a blimp.
we're gonna see this
Miniature blimp.
You don't know.
Dude, the Corey Phoenix. This is old school. Corey used to play Phoenix on Haven a lot, and it was not as good as his race.
Yeah.
But if they have a specific plan of what they want to do with it, then maybe, I mean, starting off in this round, they've just pushed him into the C cubby. He's a flash and a
aggressively
ghost.
fight for certain areas of map control, but I do agree with you. I think the lack of the boom bot might hurt them here. Oh my god. The chain as well? Ooh. The chain as well. Wait a second.
Oh, Tens has died to the aftershock. That's really nice timing.
The
from
leopard
Zach.
print shirt as well, huh?
Leopard print.
Leopard print shirt.
You know the fucking vibes.
Chain around the neck.
Leopard print. You know the fucking vibes.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Guys, the doctor is in.
The doctor is
The
in.
doctor is in.
Now, in the meantime, this round is actually mega close.
Dude,
They got the
they're
kill
both
on
weak.
Tens right at the beginning, and they've just...
I mean, surely Raucus wins these while we're all wearing suits, right?
Surely.
He has to.
One. He ran IMO.
Oh, you're ahead of us, Avast, you
I
little
feel like
shit.
they're playing
Okay,
better though.
I'm pausing. I am pausing. Pause champion. Here I go.
They're playing better though, I'm telling you. The UI's broken, so this is a bad time to pause.
Yeah, we don't.
Well,
have
it's
a
okay.
countdown.
I paused it for like a second. So that, I think
21,
we were like
20, 19, 18, 17.
We're
16.
literally perfectly
Pay no
synced
attention to the
because my
socks.
I am so in tune with
Pay
the magnetic
no
field.
attention to the socks, chat.
Why,
I don't
what
have
socks?
shoes.
Oh.
I just have white Nike socks on.
I just got back.
Pay
Is the
no
UI, like,
attention to that.
What up, Shinobi?
Oh, I just got back. Is the UI still fucked up?
It's still having some issues, but they're playing Corey on Phoenix for this map. Yeah.
From FaZe. I think we've talked about this before.
I think they're going to try and do a lot of aggressive stuff in mid.
Not looking to group up anywhere.
Look at that Valorant Champions Tour in A. Good look.
Garage does see nothing
Ooh,
grass.
good look.
Flat
Ooh,
chat.
Ooh, yo,
Flat chat.
Ooh.
Yeah, do you like my suit? Do you like my suit too? Valorant Champions Tour in A? I hope
Do you have a suit on, Shinobi?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
That might be what
tragic.
Ranger are losing.
into this phase.
You know he's not wearing anything.
Like you mentioned, they spread the
Exactly.
part of the eco, and then they get a little bit of info. Corey peeks out garage, sees nothing. They hear the drone A. All right, let's all.
Were you saying you think FaZe are going to do a lot of mid aggression?
Yes, I think that Corey
Love it,
normally
brother.
likes to play his race from inside garage on defense, and I think he's probably decided that he wants to play Phoenix to try and do more like flash peeks out to gather info for them, or to play aggressively out of there.
They're doing it.
They might also just swing him over toward A and have him
good point,
just fighting for
actually.
the orb there.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. Is I feel like they wanted him to fight the orb a lot because they do that with Stick often.
What?
Yeah.
Sit here? What the heck? Yeah, the birthday suit counts, I think.
I'm supposed to break up the Navy.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So it's like the invisible man in the middle because you blend
Well,
into
I'm
the
like,
couch.
I'm breaking it. Listen, don't get into it.
I got my Gucci water bottle as well.
A Gucci water bottle. Trillionaire Sideshow with this Gucci water bottle.
I don't
Oh,
even know what brand this is. Nathan, apparently. That's the man's name, as far as I'm aware.
nice.
Once again,
F?
Sean,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
the base
Oh,
numbers
no.
shown.
No.
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 Given the
No.
Not an F. Don't lie to us.
They're doing tons of economic damage to Sentinels.
Fixed, says one person.
It's fixed. It just had a mini
Okay.
stutter.
It is fixed. Just a
The problem
mini
is
F.
you're just
Just a mini
your
F.
internet just stubs its toe like every hour or so.
The positive thing about this round is that they didn't feed the Sick.
But you can see that's their goal. They're gonna get Sick this orb. He's gonna run it back. probably
So,
immediately.
I mean, Sick is going to be able to get the orb and get the ult, but
It's all on Baby Bay. I like those odds.
Baby Bay looks like he doesn't want to challenge or spam for it too much.
That's a lot of info for Baby Bay as well.
They are just immediately going off it.
Yeah, just
so fast in.
The double duelist ult execute. And they will find all of the openings off of it.
Yep. That's a roll.
Okay, I have to say, so far, while moving to the Phoenix, they have not been able to stop the aggressive hits.
No, I thought there that Corey was getting inside 10 smoke so that he could flash out and make an aggressive peek, like play
They're
of his own.
bloodthirsty.
But he didn't.
Look at the Sentinels train just
I feel like
running through spawn.
FaZe are gonna have a really hard time on defense on this map without having a Sentinel.
He'll have his ult.
I think Cypher is so strong on this map.
Yeah, I really agree.
I just think, I mean, the way the map is designed, it's like you're always gonna be forced into playing retake in one site most of the time, and I think the Sentinel just makes it so much easier to be able to retake the site, or at least like quick retake or put pressure on them while they're taking the site.
Yeah. I wonder why they've opted for Corey to switch to Phoenix now. This is the first time he's not played Raze since
we were
Challengers 2.
postulating that they wanted him to fight for Orb a lot more because they use Stick, but they're not. Yeah, they're not even doing that.
I think they're gonna want him to push out a garage repeatedly, like he's doing here, and I think the Phoenix just lets him do that a bit more because he can flash peek and try and be a bit more comfortable there. Like if you think about how Corey plays the defensive rounds on Haven, he really doesn't get that much value out of his utility at all. He's
that may be
he's
true.
just stuck inside garage most of the time, the way that they like to play.
Hey, did you guys know that Matthew X?
Yeah, I saw him. I'm not going to acknowledge him until this round's over.
Why? What did he say?
Because he asked a question and it was a dumb question, so I'm not going to expend any brain cells on it until this round's over.
All right, the round's over. What did he say?
He said, "Why are you wearing suits? Is it serious or supposed to be funny?" Like, okay.
No, it's deadly serious.
It's super serious. It's the finals. I made a joke saying, "Listen, I'll suit up. I'll suit up for the finals. I'll suit up for one of the days." He wouldn't believe me. I busted out the suit. Had to do it to them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't do that again. But keep going.
Never do that again, please.
Don't. So that what you did. Don't do it again. But keep going. Keep going.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
This? Okay.
Keep going.
Anyway, had to bust out the suit. And then we came to the conclusion that maybe the reason that FaZe are 2-0 down is because we didn't fully commit to the suits idea. But now we busted out the suits.
Yeah. Look at this round actually. They use a shit ton of utility in mid to fake like they're aggressively taking mid pressure. They aftershock, headshot box, they flash deep in mid with the breach, etc. And instead, Corey and Marv are set up for a trap play in A long. But Sentinels just very slowly have retaken mid.
Love how they're thinking.
Do that?
Yeah.
Oh. That's actually such a rough. Oh my god, to lose both those players in garage.
That's so funny, Matt. That's actually so funny.
And just like that, it's a 3 versus 5.
Yeah, and since the suits have gone on, this really has just been ever more tragic for FaZe.
I'm just gonna start stripping slowly and hope it helps at some point.
Well, don't do that unless we start getting some money flowing through the Blackjack account. Until we get some any new members. Members. Hello.
Is our account even set up for members?
I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
But if we can get to 20 members.
Members is such a weird word.
Oh, yeah, well, they'll do that. I feel like with each increasing bit of drip, you're taking part of the drip from Trippy, you know? And thus he's weakening.
I see.
You're stealing his life force when you become the more drip you add on.
We tried to add to the drip.
Yeah.
There's a finite amount of drip in the universe.
I gotta read out Matt's comment.
It's like water.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, y'all down bad. Might as well dress up as Teemo and read poems about Riot games. Poems.
Poems. I know a lot of poems about Riot
You know any
games.
poems about League of Legends?
No. I know nothing about League.
how do they
Nothing.
respond? I mean, Sick is one orb again away from his ult, so I don't even think he cares much about it this round because FaZe
Yeah, it's not
has
looking good, is it?
money, but if he
No,
did,
it really is not.
It's not looking good, is it? It's
Yeah, I mean, they have no money. They're gonna go for another. They're an eco. They're about to have like 3 ults here for Sentinels.
good.
It's rough. It's looking rough.
Yeah, it's pretty scary to have that available so often. It just feels like it's just crazy that your players like, have this extra life. It just the level of confidence on a player like Sick as well is just unshakable.
Oh, that's brutal. Great camp from
It was
Dapper,
looking
about
promising.
6
I'm convinced that the scent was... Dude, that one, I keep thinking about that one round.
Wow,
Dude,
Dapper just pre-fired him around the corner.
They've downloaded them. They've downloaded them.
They have.
They've downloaded FaZe here. They know that they're feeling like pressure, and so they're trying to make a play with an aggressive like on A lobby, and they actually just knew they're both 2 people.
Yeah,
gonna be
that's wild from Dapper as well. He knows the only spot the cam didn't check is there, and so he just pre-fires it and rolls him. God.
I joined Discord. You have a statement. Yeah, come on, Matt.
Yeah, come on in.
I don't want to hear anything like rude or mean though.
No, of course.
I want Matt. If Matt comes in, I want to hear some positivity.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt's always really positive.
Yeah, that's
Matt's never mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt's not a paid Blizzard shill designed to come in here and ruin our co-stream for Valorant. He's surely got something positive to say.
Hey, bro, maybe FaZe is just a little bit confused, dog. Like, maybe they just need to hit a tactical pause and, like, make sure, like, the game modes are all right. Like, they seem like they're trying to play, like, Escort.
Game modes?
And Blasted, yeah.
Yeah?
What do you mean, like, game modes?
He's gonna wake up tomorrow looking for Overwatch 2 videos.
Bro, they're in the finals, man.
Matt, there he is, Professor Xavier
He just
himself,
left.
Mr.
He just
X.
left.
He actually,
He's gone.
actually is a paid shill.
He is. He is.
He's gone.
over there with Corey. The 2-star duelists are
I gotta respect it though.
but they're sending it
I gotta respect it. You hop in there.
is ready to go see.
You take the other guy's promotion. You make it your own. That's power. That's power, baby.
Rockies does have
just
Theory,
dipped.
and if the paranoia connects
They dodged this
That's
recon
crazy.
and they're just... Oh, that is really important for Marv.
I mean, this is going to do with that paranoia. I mean, look at the utility used by FaZe there.
Yeah, by both teams as well, actually.
Yeah, breach into Hunter's
they've
Fury
run
off the
him
paranoia, and it all
Dapper was
I mean,
so
they're
fast into
just
back garage.
getting
Crumbles,
dipped
man.
down.
That breach ult was way too early, though.
It was.
It was too early. Yeah, it didn't actually get any value. And then they just they tried to swing off of it, but
Imagine
they
if they
just
had the
walk
sniper
into the
cam in the
opposite canvas.
side. Breach ult off the cam.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's tough. They're.
Quietly allows everything to
I don't know. It's really hard to hold sides with this comp.
Not on the C site.
It is, yeah.
So brutal to watch, but
You need to be trying to go aggressive
This is a masterful
or
game
set
play
up
by them.
like
Yeah,
traps
this entire
instead of just waiting for the side hits to come through.
Yeah.
perfect.
Individually, though, the Sentinels, all the players in Sentinels are just like super smart about what they need to do. Like Dapper's just not getting picked at A at all. So even when they go aggressive there, they're just not getting anything.
On those duels.
Exactly, and if
You know, with Douglas Apper today, well, all of his Eagle Scout training is prepared him for this moment. That's it. He knows.
By FaZe, as we see them kind of hold on to this operator, it's like they should be good. But they don't expect that he is spotted by Marv. He kills the running back.
Oh, have we... I mean, we've just put suits on for the funeral of FaZe Clan.
I mean, the suits still work. The suits still work.
We can lower them down into the grave.
I mean, I
we
just
can recreate the meme.
I'm just
The
saying, the
guys
moment you put the
dancing.
suit on, they haven't gotten around.
Yeah, literally.
I feel bad, man, because like, dude, that one. I keep thinking back to the one in that 50-50 round for Zachary's mouse disconnected.
Yeah.
If they win that first game, that first map, then maybe it gets them to icebox.
Okay, wait a little bit. If it was a 50-50 round and they won it,
It would have. So looking at the economy numbers, it would have had pretty big consequences.
Would it?
Them winning it, yeah.
I thought it was like the last round of the half or something.
Listen, we can analyze it afterwards.
No, it was a decently important round.
I think it was a
but-
really important round.
I think that's quite a.
All I'm saying is, map 1 goes their way. At least gets them onto Icebox, assuming the same happens.
Quite a lot of assumptions there to say that if Zachary's
looking about a game.
Game doesn't break, they therefore win.
Listen, I'm saying 50-50.
Has Banks paid you?
What, Banks?
Yeah. What is? No, I do agree. It's unfortunate, but you can't then make the assumption that the game would be drastically
I'm
different.
selling that narrative. Anyone buying? Anyone want to buy it?
Zach's mouse or Zach's server crashing there is equivalent to like the bullet, the faded bullet that started World War I. Like everything could have been different, but no, his game crashed.
And well, that gives him the confidence to send it.
Possible. I think Raucus's mouse disconnected there.
Very good gunplay from Zoms.
I mean, I'm taking off the jacket. There's some kind of jinx happening here. I mean, something's going wrong. I put on the suit. FaZe is losing all of their games.
On the chair.
Huh? Yeah. I'm gonna take my trousers off next if they go into if this gets to 12-0.
Systematically, round by round,
Josh is just finding excuses to get naughty on stream. This guy will find any fucking way to be a naughty little streamer.
No, this is
any way.
You fuck suit right.
Make sure to get him in the Jett cosplay later.
Yeah.
He'll be streaming trying to reach that sub goal.
Make sure to tune in.
You could see the frustration that must be there for FaZe just watching this.
Sideshow no pants? Question mark.
Wants to be involved. So what does he do?
I lost my pants while co-streaming the Masters event for Riot. YouTuber face thumbnail.
I mean that would get the money flowing in, wouldn't it?
Members?
And then the camera pans over Baby Bay. Dapper's jiggle peeking short A, making him
Well,
this is
this game looks hopeless at the moment.
Disappointing is what it is.
The star
It's
This
disappointing.
third map looking a bit hopeless.
And I can't help but give Sentinels the credit for that. It's definitely not Baby Bay and Corey having a bad game.
Yeah, I totally agree. It doesn't seem.
Last time they played too, their CT side was decent.
And they're trying to get Baby Bay in the action. He's going to be
Now they're just getting boomed.
Yeah.
Right now, so maybe he can find something.
This is
early on.
really, really rough.
He's on top of the structure, indeed. Sitting on top of B. Seeing if he can find anything, but.
Trying to take a lobby control as they do on this defense. And
I mean, Marv is just getting literally owned on A lobby every time.
See, normally they put a smoke down there though, as well. But they're just trying to take these fights.
Yeah, even if it hadn't though, just getting tagged by the drone is devastating there.
Yeah.
If Mark is pushed up that far.
He's on short. He's going to be there with Corey.
And they don't have anyone playing off him.
The main thing about this A lobby control though is like if the T's really want to get it, they're always gonna get it at some point in the round. It's more about like how much util you can trade and burn to like make them have to go and re-clear all the stuff here. But
yeah,
like Sentinels are just holding everything, right? Like when they want to go back A, Dapper's just using his cam or they're using a drone, and FaZe are using like everything in the beginning of the round to get the control here. They're using like paranoia, shock darts.
Oh my god, he somehow lives. That's insane.
It's tough to hold control here.
This is a nice TP into heaven from Zoms.
is in a key location now, denying that
Corey's just fucked, I think.
I mean, yeah,
there's no way
Corey's...
they don't push this, right? Since they have heavy control, yeah.
Dak is also miles away.
I mean, BB does well to get one, but the Zoms TP into heaven it's over for Corey. It's only a matter of time until he went down.
Baby Bay goes close.
Paranoia is still available for Zoms as well.
I think they just walk past each other in the smoke. Sean.
I mean, he's getting ready to use another two players who are going to come through main.
Paranoia.
Yep, there it is. They're both
Yeah.
blinded. It's just going to further delay the push. I mean, it's just, there's no way these two can make it happen coming in, right? Baby Bay finds the first.
I mean, if they get another one.
Baby Bay finds a third on the round, but
the time is ticking. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to take your suit jacket off as well, Wyatt. I mean, this.
I don't know if you noticed, but our shirts are fucking. We might be increasing the level of drip if we remove the jackets.
Really?
Because I've got like.
I mean, Bren showed me. He showed me.
Oh God, you do. Yeah, you have an unbelievably drippy shirt.
Dude, this shirt is incredible.
You've got a dress shirt.
You can't see it on the camera.
Holy
but
shit!
It is.
Yeah,
It's got
is.
lace.
It's got
I mean,
lace.
it's hard.
Yeah, it's got lace.
Bren, he gave me some options, and I said, "Give me the leopard print."
You have a leopard print
You got a
shirt.
leopard
Yeah.
print shirt, yeah.
He gave
Can I
me
get
some
you
options.
a cagoule or something so that you can both cover it up?
I mean, we had some real options. I'm telling you.
Oh,
listen, I'll take it off, Josh, but
we need to do something because Phaser getting destroyed.
Listen, I'll take it off, but no guarantees. You know.
I mean, all I'm telling you is they are guaranteed to win this round if you take your tops off. Look, Zachary immediately got the kill on 10s as you started undressing.
I think Brett just needs to drop the chance.
Swapping out the
They have Corey and Long and C Long already.
Gives the op over to Zach, takes the Blade Storm out.
They're retaking A. Corey's got full info towards C and a judge, so he's going to be a pain in the ass to get out of there.
But Marv Smoke will stop the
Oh, they're reading that this is an A hit. I'm feeling it in the water.
If this isn't a FaZe win, I'm really upset at you.
I'm feeling it in the
if
water.
If FaZe don't win this, I'm very upset.
I'm telling you, all you guys needed to do was get undressed and FaZe are winning.
Dude, this guy is so horny. This is crazy. This is nuts.
Was I right or was I right?
Okay, do not feed Shazam.
Ooh, okay.
We've found the winning formula. Unfortunately,
How much can we get away
cursed
with
9
here?
rounds.
Huh?
Yeah.
I think another button.
Dude, you are. There's some. Can we get this guy off the stream? What is happening?
Yeah, I mean.
Had much of in this game. FaZe is definitely setting up for mid aggression. Sentinel.
All right, now it's actually reverse sweep time. FaZe were just.
Oh yeah, we do. We need to swap seats again.
Oh yeah, true.
Because
now we're
True.
Who is going to be left standing at the end of this brawl in mid and grass?
It's true.
They're sending out the curveball, and in fact,
well, let's see if they can win 2 rounds.
That's a lot to ask.
Sick with his 14th ult game.
Hello.
What am I looking at here?
I'm taking the belt off. I'm taking the fucking belt off.
Oh my god.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
That was insane.
That was really well played by FaZe.
He faded the tag from the recon as well because he smoked that off originally and then slipped through the next smoke. What the fuck?
They're doing it.
That was insane. That was actually insane. Oh my god, and Zachary just hits him through the wall.
I can't believe that FaZe is entirely powered by scantily clad men.
Unbelievable.
This is how this org is run.
This is unbelievable.
That is unbelievable, genuinely.
God almighty.
That is genuinely
There we go.
unbelievable.
FaZe just needs some.
I'm rolling up the sleeves.
Rolling up the sleeves.
Rolling up the sleeves. This means business.
Okay.
Mid, Zachary opening with the op. Corey and Baby Bay.
I mean, there's no way, right? Down 9-2?
There's no way.
There's no way.
They can't.
Right?
FaZe couldn't.
You guys have taken
no
off the
way.
drip. The drip has been restored. Trippy, he's growing stronger. He's growing
There's
stronger.
just no.
There's
I mean,
no
I'll unbutton
way,
just in
right?
case. I mean.
Okay.
Button back up. Button back up. Button back up.
Oh,
Button back up. Button back up.
Oh shit! Help me! I can't do my buttons.
Sorry.
Help me.
Button it. Button it.
Button it back up. Quick.
Button it. Button it. Oh.
Dude.
No.
I don't know what to do.
I
Do
mean,
we do?
there's like a chance, but I think this is done.
I'm gonna keep.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing it
okay.
back up.
Yeah. I think we
Maybe
do.
maybe it's not decided by anything we wear. It's just the fact that FaZe are getting pounded. I don't know.
No, there was a correlation there. Don't tell me you didn't
Was
see it,
there?
Avast.
Did they still do the 2-minute
Was
break,
there?
or they stopped that for the finals?
I don't think so.
I mean, considering that the finals been short, they might just keep doing
I don't
it.
know. I'm kind of.
Well,
to the restaurant.
This would top it all, in my opinion. If they can come back in this game, this is where.
Not looking good.
No, it's not looking good.
Not looking good.
You've got to believe. You've got to believe.
Yeah.
In FaZe, you got to believe in their shenanigans.
When you have a comp like this and Corey wants to be trying to push to find like timings on people,
Oh, a shorty. I'm a believer.
I don't know. He needs to. If you're going to invest in the Phoenix, he has to be kind of popping, and not just in terms of his aim, but in terms of like the
Oh
timings
my
he's finding on
god.
people. That's big though.
I mean, that's a freak entry. Gets a ghost off of him as well. Okay, Corey
Big
finds
kill.
1 out of 10. Dapper's going to have to come up huge. Good first kill. Flash.
Good flash.
Nice.
And Corey's getting loaded up here as well. 2 kills. 3 kills.
All right. Well, that was a good pistol.
You know why that happened?
Why?
Bren's just pulled his pants down to go for a piss. That's why that happened.
You gotta stop.
That's why that happened.
You gotta stop. This has to end.
I mean,
this can't be our last co-stream.
The correlation. This is the last co-stream.
I know, but I mean like Masters 2.
You're really giving yourself.
Listen, Wyatt, we're hitting all the demographics here. We've already gone for the Latter-day Saints. Now we're hitting the nudists. We're gonna keep going.
You took your pants off on phase 1.
I did take my pants off. And they did win a round.
This is how people end up believing in wild religions.
That is strange.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Get Corey loaded up.
Just a damn minute. It can't be this simple.
Look at Dapper.
What a gremlin. What an absolute gremlin he is.
Oh, Miles is going to pull back off that. Flash, though, from Corey to play counter to Sentinels. Oh, there's Sick able to pick off
Well,
one.
there's Corey's ult for the rifle round, or for the bonus. Well, they'll probably just full buy here, right? You don't want to save a ghost and a Marshall.
Their own unique things to have to watch out for, and Dapper, as you said, he just always gets more than you'd ever expect from any given scenario. Oh, he's got such a good read of this. He's creeping through the cracks, and he's going to find a frag because of it.
Any damage he does here, though, doesn't really matter.
No time to pull the trigger,
No.
but
Yeah. Takes away
Oh, they got 2 Spectres, I guess, at the end of that.
damage like that in these rounds, and Praise goes the same way for Sentinel.
Sin outdated. Close overrated. Long have we waited. Phase activated.
In play, but otherwise, it is Vandals and Phantoms.
All right, well, this is the Phoenix snowball back again. It just always seems to happen.
There's kind of, I mean, they have a 3-man setup here towards A.
Looks like he might lurk on this round, so he could.
Yeah, phase loses this round, it's over.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh,
he had utility in his hands.
I mean, the trade comes at least, but still, if they try and work up any further right now, it's just him and Sicker and
The kind of things that FaZe fuck up quite a lot, where they've got like the guy with utility out is the one widest, so he's taking first contact, and like Zach's trying to hold the angle for him, but he's on a tighter angle than Corey is.
And put a lot
Like the fundamentals still are sloppy for them.
Yeah.
Off with the dark cover. Sending it Heaven. We've seen Sick from this position before. There goes the curveball. Doesn't have to run it back this time. So all his curveballs gone. Has the hot hands. We've had delay.
Okay.
Wow.
That is brutal.
Marv just wanders into it.
That is brutal.
Really is.
Baby's trying to work up C now.
They need Baby Bay to feast here.
Oh god, he's calling the trip. He's gonna get out of it. I mean, he's causing quite a distraction, but
Dapper
even
always has
still,
incredible games against FaZe. Dapper always is just ready to blast these guys. He always finds good timings on them. Again, it's just all falling to pieces.
I mean, at least their economy's pretty good, and Corey will have his ult next round.
I don't think their economy's
I think
that
their
good.
economy's...
I mean, they could still get like 3 rifles, I think. But
Yeah, like if they want to, yeah, it's good enough that they can get a rifle into Corey's hands.
Yes.
And try and use his ult.
Pretty rough though.
Yeah, it is. Oh wow, it's actually less than I thought on Corey. I thought he would have enough to light armor rifle.
Oh no, he does. He does have light armor rifle.
He can light armor?
Yeah, he bought full armor because someone else is going to drop him a rifle.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's insane because
this is tough.
Yeah.
It's all the little things though. Like they gotta be more. I mean, it's hindsight, but you just gotta be more careful, especially when you have like the ult, which is like their only win condition in that round, really.
Yeah.
With the Phoenix, and then he just dies right away.
This time they aftershock, so there's no chance of him getting pressured. Recon dart as well. They're just going really fast. And here comes Corey. Was that a double shock dart? I don't think it was a double.
Hens is so fast on this flank already, man. I mean, they just... Okay, well, they actually find the frags in sight.
He's healthy.
Tens is just
Wow.
Well, that's done it.
I mean, 10's just fearlessly flanked. I
They
mean,
have no money for the final round as well.
They just absolutely... There have been so many of those type of rounds with Sentinels on defense against this new phase over the past 2 days, where they just know exactly where they're going to go, and Tens has just inted his way down some sort of mid area and flanks them with the absolute swiftness and finds giga value.
Yep.
They are so close to taking this
They just know how phase operate.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yep.
Baby Bait pops the Blade Storm. Dapper dealing with Corey straight away.
Tough.
Because able to punish the play through a lobby, so that's going to open up the A side of the map. But Shazam, he's going aggressive. You wouldn't expect this.
It's done.
You would never expect
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you guys know since no, actually no. Wait, I'm gonna wait.
Somebody there, and now FaZe
I'm just gonna wait.
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah,
Because I had a terrible mistake happen to me.
Terrible mistake.
Terrible mistake. I assumed that FaZe had lost, and yet they came back with 28 health.
Exactly.
Not a lot of health.
Don't worry, Mart has 2 HP. That's one more than he needs.
That's it.
All right. Well, I looked at Twitter and Baby Bay spoiled it like a solid 45 seconds ahead of it. So it was unlucky.
I think the writing was kind of on the wall, though.
Yeah,
yeah, it really was.
Unlucky. Damn.
They had one really close, very winnable map.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Bind was better than their performance the other day.
Yeah, it was all right.
They had a better showing than they did the other day, but unfortunately, I still believe that Sentinels just have too great an understanding as to how they're going to play the game.
Went to a comedy show last night as well. Real.
Yeah, Dapper went to Dave Chappelle.
Actually, I'm real.
Dude, Dapper actually always has incredible games against FaZe. That guy has a read of how they like to play. Like you know how a lot of other players get caught off by the weird shit that FaZe does. Dapper never does. He's always got a fantastic read of them. Like his utility is always in really good places to catch what they're gonna do, and then the way he moves around the sites and the map, he's just always in the right position. He's a nasty good player.
Yeah.
He's very good. Sentinels are just really good at playing around the information. I think they use the information game better than most teams.
Yeah, and they're extremely adaptable.
Yeah.
Is it a Dapper interview? Oh, you mean Dapper interview now? Here? He did say he did say he would.
Yeah, let's go.
Is he around? I mean, if
he has the Discord,
I'm getting changed.
Jump in.
Yeah. Well, you've
changed.
baited me into wearing a suit, and I'm not in my own house, so now I can't get changed. So.
You could.
I mean, this is kind of the end anyhow.
How many rounds did FaZe win after I put a suit on?
They are the best.
4.
More about that. It's time to send it over. One last time to
Yeah, wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
Wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
I gotta go complete Dark
At least we're
Souls.
matching them.
True,
No.
true.
Yeah.
I like the chain that Veli's got.
Yeah.
Love the little brooch Van Silly's wearing.
Yep.
Does look nice. All right. Bye, chat.
Goodbye, Brennan Hook.
Bye.
There he goes.
Bye, everybody.
I'm gonna watch the EU finals. I'm gonna order some food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. No, I don't really want to at him, Kurt, because I don't want to. I mean, if he's like
They're
busy
probably
with other
popping
shit.
champagne and
Yeah, I mean, they just won
you know.
Masters. They don't want to. He probably doesn't want to join a Discord call.
The first thing he thought about was,
Yeah.
And
I
me.
can't wait to share this moment with Plat chat.
The team's just popping off, and then he's like, "Sorry guys, can't join you. Got a very important Discord call.
I need validation from the egg. I must go.
I must pay my respects to the Don."
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for coming on, Shinobi. Sorry it wasn't a good game.
No, it's somewhat expected, but
Yeah. Yep.
Take it easy.
yep. Later, guys.
See ya.
Later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Who have they got the interview with? I kind of want to stick around and listen to the interview. They're not the
Surely
Brazil
it's going to be
stream.
Shazam, right?
What are the results of the Brazilian game at the moment?
Do you want the actual know the results? You don't want to be spoiled?
Yeah, but I'm gonna look it up on my phone in case other people don't want to be spoiled.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now, and I can tell you, I mean, the Game Landers Viking game is still ongoing. It's still going, so actually, and it seems pretty close.
It's the first map.
Yeah.
Bless you.
I thought it would be deeper into the final. I might go and do a co-stream of that now, actually, on my channel. Because that game should be sick. Game Landers have only ever lost one final.
And I think that given enough time, maybe another month or so, adapting to this new
Sen are just in NA.
They're just built differently, honestly.
They are just different.
I mean, if they manage to actually permanently acquire tins, you know, this team is just ridiculous.
I mean, we've seen it 3 times now. Like, 100 Thieves had their moment where they came up with a fairly unique approach to the game at the time, and they were able to win. Then LG came up with a fairly unique approach to the game. They were able to win for a little bit. FaZe have come up with a different approach to the game.
Yeah.
And they had their moment, and every time, Sentinels have come back.
Yep.
I mean,
they're the best team in North America, and they have been since August, probably? Like August, September time. That's extremely good.
Yeah, they are just... They are built differently right now. They are the different team in NA.
I said to my chat yesterday that this week of Plat Valorant, we would do world power rankings. Because that's what we did after First Strike.
You gotta be smoking. Are we gonna record a 9-hour episode?
Listen.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
I mean, if we try to do
the week after, shouldn't we?
If we try to do world power rankings and recap the tournaments, it's going to be genuinely, we could do like a 5. 9 was an exaggeration. We could do a 5-hour episode.
Yeah, we could. That's probably a bad idea. But next
You could always
week,
just split the episodes.
Yeah, we could. We should do it next week though, because now is like the best time to do a.
Yeah.
It's before Reykjavik. We've just seen all the best teams play against each other. We're never going to get a better idea of... I mean, you could say maybe Challengers Finals right before Reykjavik. You'll have a bit more of the finger on the pulse of what the level is like in the world. But this is a great opportunity to get a feel of where the regions and teams are at.
We could do it. I mean, people evidently in the chat will also...
Yeah,
we're
but then
streaming on our channel, so I'm assuming the people like the content.
But then what are we going to do next week?
Do a 4-day episode.
What are we going to do the next week? Because there won't be anything happening, so we should save some.
I mean, there's probably going to be some roster moves by then, but...
Yeah, maybe, very possibly. I mean, talking about roster moves,
what
do Sentinels do with 10s?
I would love to do that... that thing where you have a list of players and they all have a different value, 1 to 5, and I think that could be fun.
Yeah.
Or we each draft our own team or something like that.
Team of the tournament, team of the world as well. I know that Ryan Central does team of the tournament, but it would be cool to do like a one best player from each Masters region and form like a super team, but you are limited to only one from each region. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. Except there aren't that many major regions, so... I guess you have to pull from... Oh, well, you could pull from CIS or Turkey, though, as well. So actually, there's some incredibly talented players that you could go for.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just the different kinds of reactions that you get at members, specifically based...
Yeah, Kurt, we're just spitballing, you know? But yeah, we should have a talk about what we want to do. I think next week is just a Masters recap, though.
Listen, yeah,
because we have so much.
If we somehow have time to do world power rankings, though, we could.
There's literally zero. I already know there's going to be zero way for us to do that, because if anytime we do a normal episode when we're not covering like 4 different tournaments is like 2 hours on average. And like there is just simply no way. There is simply no way.
We should do it the week after.
I mean, there's no way this next episode is shorter than 3 hours.
No.
There's no way.
So, yeah, Ryan, I would actually like to do that with you. If you want to do a team of the tournament, I think that would be fun.
VALORANT.
For whatever
Who
region.
better than him to close us out for our final interview presented by
Well, do you want to go watch that Brazilian game?
Yeah, but I was waiting for the interview.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's Shaz.
It's
Okay.
Turn it up.
Said it better
Crank it.
myself. Such a pleasure to speak with you, Shazam, after a glorious 2 weeks that you have had with this team. You know, Shazam, 1 year ago, you led this team, and since then, there is no doubt that the Sentinels have been the most consistent team in North America. Through the ups and downs that you have faced, you come out on top time and time again. What does it mean to have all of that finally culminate in your first major title?
It's so relieving. We're definitely one of the hardest working teams, and that's what plays to our consistency. I just feel like we play the game so much. We just have reads on everyone we play. We're
Why are
always
you
one
guys
step
saying
ahead,
FaZe Clan
and
and
it just feels
Shazam?
good to finally prove it.
Because
like,
it
at a
said
major
that for like a
tournament.
second
You
when
know,
they switched.
we've had a
When
lot
they
of
switched to
setbacks.
Sentinels.
A lot of things.
And if you
that
saw
would-
it,
we
you
take
have
2
to
steps
type it.
forward and then 10 steps back, and so it just feels really good to win this for us.
Absolutely. Your opponent in the grand finals was FaZe. FaZe made it damn clear they were so hungry at the opportunity for revenge, but you shut that down. FaZe and the record you have against them, it's actually 13-0 maps in a row.
Yeah,
Sentinels
that is
always
ludicrous.
dominant over
They lost the
FaZe,
first
but
ever
this
time that they
time
played
around,
against them
I have to
1-0
say,
before the
despite
team was
fact
even
that it was
good.
3-0,
And then ever since Sentinels
they
have gotten
did
good,
make it
they're
closer,
13-0 against
especially
FaZe.
on
It's
Ascent. So
wild.
coming from yourself as the IGL,
That is crazy.
being someone who's faced them so many different times in officials, did you feel a difference in them this time around at NA Masters than in the past?
Yeah, they've definitely improved as a team. They're playing really confident.
The fuck do you look like?
Taking space, like a lot of
What is this sloppy?
He comes back in a little diva t-shirt. What is this? He comes back in a diva t-shirt.
How did you finesse us into wearing these chump suits? And you're out here looking casual.
And, I think that's just what makes this really good, is that we're able to have these talks and just and, focus on what's ahead.
It absolutely
It's crazy that you
played.
were able to pull Ascent back, because we saw FaZe with their classic aggression take that momentum and make the game their own. We've seen other top teams in NA like Envy be just absolutely crumble against that
Bren's
pressure
here.
and
Where
not be
was
able
he
to
for the
take it
past few
back.
hours?
But we did not
Yeah.
see from the Sentinels.
Yeah,
and
where
we
was
were
Bren
able
for the
to
past
fight
few
back
hours?
in
Where
that
did he
second
go?
half. What was it like?
Haven't seen him all
What
day.
were you saying to your team, and how were you able to bring it back when that chaos set in, which is what FaZe relishes in?
FaZe are playing a lot like we used to during the Ignition series, and we were like kind of dominating those tournaments. Really aggressive, just taking space, constantly pushing. It took us a lot to learn how to play slow, take the rounds really, really slow, stay passive, not take space even when we think we could. And that kind of play style and slowing it down versus a team like FaZe is just like the solution, at least for us, is like we let them waste their utility, we let them take the space, and then we just take it back from them and just starve them of any info that they had. And we just stuck to our game plan that we usually have versus them, and it works out again.
I think one of the craziest things about all of the success that you've had at this tournament, to remind everyone, you were playing with 10s with 0 practice. And to have had the result that you have had is just absolutely ridiculous. So with that being said, just knowing that what we've seen isn't even your final form, given more practice, I'm sure you guys will evolve even more. What can we expect from the Sentinels moving forward this year?
We're only gonna get better. You know, the future's not decided yet. We're just focused on this tournament as it comes to our team.
Imagine Sentinels
You know,
with 10s. That'd be
gonna
insane.
Continue to stay on top.
Wow.
With more
You just show up,
practice and
huh?
hopefully less pure setbacks.
Yeah, you just show up, huh? You haven't heard?
All right. Well, last but not least, Shazam, there's no doubt that you and the team continue to set the bar for everybody. You guys are a true inspiration, you yourself, as well as the in-game leader. Any final words for all of the fans out there?
Just a huge thank you. The support this tournament has been insane. All the appreciation on social media, on the Reddit. It means a lot to all of us. You know, it goes a long way. So thank you guys.
Well, thank you so much, Shazam, for the things that you showed all of us, and congratulations once
My most
again on
interesting
being
question
the
coming out of this
champion
tournament
here at
is what the hell
Masters.
happens with
I'm sure we'll
Tens
be seeing you
going
very,
forwards.
very soon.
Yeah.
For now,
Does he
back to
immediately
Podcast.
return back to Cloud9? And if so,
you so much.
is his buyout set at a ridiculous, like a
5
genuine,
million.
yeah, like an absolutely.
Oh, I mean, it absolutely will. I think it would exceed $1 million.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be fucking huge.
For sure.
Like, and you know, Tins himself is going to push for Sentinels. I mean, his tweet literally says, "Feels fucking good to win." He wants to win, and he knows if he wants to win, he wants to go to Sentinels. Like, he's gonna be pushing for this hard.
But I think if Cloud9, I mean, Cloud9 would love to keep him. I'm sure he's incredibly valuable to them as a brand ambassador and like content creator at the moment. But if they think Sentinels are willing to pay the mega bag to get him, and they get goodwill out of it as well, it might be worth it.
C9 would get some bad PR if they just hold him as a hospital buyout.
The analyst desk has all got cash, and they're offering to help Sentinels buy tens.
What
I mean,
is this?
That is hilarious.
Veli's got 7.
Vansili's gonna sell his dog. This is going too far.
Potter has $1.
Yeah, I think
Potter
combined
has a singular dollar.
they had 9 USD, and I believe Vansili might have had 2 Canadian dollars. So
that might not tip the balance.
No,
honestly,
might not.
that might not tip the balance. I don't know what Cloud9 will do.
I think here's the thing, though. I feel like if they don't let them go, people are going to be so mad. It's like reverse bad PR for them.
It is terrible PR if they don't let him go.
If they don't let him go, people are going to be furious. But it's not like people are going to be like, "Oh, you're on Cloud9. That's awesome." Still,
Yeah,
like,
no.
That's people are not going to be enthused about him being on C9 after this.
I think the smart decision from C9 is to put the buyout at an extraordinarily high number, but one that could be paid.
And get the money and do it.
Yeah, and get the money and actually sell it.
They're either gonna keep tens for however much longer.
I mean, how longer is his contract? No one knows.
He's not gonna be happy.
No.
It doesn't seem like he's thrilled with Cloud9 already anyhow, to be honest.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's literally a situation they can't win if they keep him. It's just, if the player doesn't want to be there and they want to go somewhere else, you actually can't win by keeping him.
I mean, they need to sell him. They need to get, and they're going to get paid for it. So it's not like it's a lose-lose for them.
They could take his buyout and build like 2 teams.
Yeah, genuinely. Yeah, they can make their team better. But they should. I mean, if they sell him, they get the buyout, and they will get the good PR from selling him. So,
and that, I mean, yes, you are true as well, Shashank. The investigation is probably going to need to be, in some sense, resolved, or Sentinels themselves need to make an internal decision about whether or not they want to even wait for the investigation to be resolved. You know, that is another form of the thought process that has to go into this, but I highly doubt that is even going to be like a decision.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of just over for that avenue, I think.
It certainly seems like it.
Yeah, that's over.
Like, because it just
look
doesn't.
Look at Vansili's dog.
Matter.
That is adorable. Aww.
Over the last couple of weeks, but that does wrap things up for us here on the desk.
What if C9 buys Sentinels?
Yeah, that is a cute.
That is so. Oh, that is so cute.
That dog loves Vansili so much.
I know. Aww.
Why people
All right,
happy?
well, that was fucking cute.
Very good. Very good. Where are you guys getting this from that Tenz's buyout was over $1 million before Masters?
Who?
I saw someone else in a chat say it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I don't have
is
that
there
information.
any kind of reliable source? Over $1 million is a ludicrous amount.
It's CS-like.
I could see it being high, or at least like mid to high 6 figures, though. Oh, Fion? Okay, I mean, actually, Fion is a pretty decent source for stuff like that normally. As long as he wasn't joking about it. If he was actually, like, reporting it.
Fion on fire. Let's check his most recent Twitter.
Well, do you want to go watch Brazil?
Yes.
He said 14 minutes ago, from what I know, TenZ's buyout was already well over $1 million before Masters.
Well over $1 million.
Doesn't
well
surprise me.
over $1 million.
That doesn't surprise me.
I mean, that is a prohibitive buyout. That's not one that anyone is ever going to
I mean, at this point, like, if we're looking at like if they're gonna like take it to like close to 2 million or some shit like that based off that information, that's actually such a ridiculous number. It is legitimately prohibitive.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, even a $1 million buyout is prohibitive. You'd have to be stupid to pay that kind of money.
That's insane.
Even with the viewership in North America right now, that's not sustainable money to be throwing around.
Yeah, it's literally. I mean, it's literally completely unsustainable. So,
but you could justify a multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars buyout, I think.
Yeah,
I think more than that. I just keep
6, 7.
Like as to what someone was saying in the chat right now, like, or it was Ryan. Alex's 1.4 million for C9 from Vitality. Like the standard for CS:GO buyouts is out of control.
Yeah, but the
CS:GO buyouts are also prohibitive.
I mean,
and that's for a scene that's
They did pay that though.
They did pay.
That was paid.
That one.
Yeah, I mean, just because it's paid doesn't mean it's a good thing, right? Like, it's inherently, I think inherently that is a bad thing. So,
yeah, I think, yeah, I do think it's ludicrous. But I don't know, the viewership has been excellent recently for
Valorant is good.
North America.
Dude, Valorant is like,
but it's still in such a beginning stage.
There is a bit, yeah, it's obviously speculative, but it really does feel like there's something here. In terms of this being more mainstream.
Yeah. But yeah, that is.
I mean, also, once again, viewership in esports does not translate to revenue.
No,
at all.
His mega stream audience does.
I have a Pepega question.
Go ahead, Mr. Matthew.
Question. And I don't know why I thought about it just sitting here.
Okay.
So let's say they set TenZ's buyout at like, I don't know, 1.5 million or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Could you get Baby Bay for like 700K?
Well, that's the thing. I think there would be other players.
Would you get would you offer FaZe like $500,000 for Baby Bay? And like, how could FaZe say no to $500,000 for Baby Bay?
I don't know. I mean, Baby Bay isn't TenZ as well. But
yeah, Baby Bay's not TenZ.
No. I mean, he is a freak. But the thing is, there are other players that would still be able to get Sentinels championships. It's just that TenZ is the best available.
I mean, really part of the reason that TenZ's buyout is even so high is also just because he's a gigantic content creator too.
Yeah.
Like if he didn't have his stream numbers, his buyout would definitely not be nearly as high.
Absolutely. I mean, when the world opens up again, there are players from other regions who are equivalent to TenZ that you might be able to slot into a roster that wouldn't have anywhere near the same level of buyout too. So at the moment, North America, it has massive inflated prices because North American teams can only pick up North American players. When you can pick up people from Europe as well, like if you could pick up CNED right now, Ascend, what would their buyout be? It couldn't possibly be anywhere near.
Someone says CNET is like 1 million right now.
Yeah, I mean, it can't even be close.
I think
has
people
to be
are
$1 million right now.
super short term with this money right now, and not realizing that like even in far more developed scenes, these sort of buyouts are extremely prohibitive and like not cost efficient at all. Like it could potentially ruin Sentinels as an org to pay that high of a buyout.
I actually don't know what the financial backing behind Sentinels looks like. Actually,
yeah, you'd be asking for like $1 million buyout for somebody like TenZ, who like I don't know, the game has like 5 maps right now. Like, who the fuck knows what the game?
Yeah, it's a ridiculous question.
And like if it like Josh said, if it opens up and they like, hey, we're just gonna remove region locking, like, and now everybody's equal. Like, oh shit, well now we just spent like $1 million something bucks on this guy that we have to play.
Yeah.
Like,
also we don't know when his contract's going to expire either. It seems unlikely that it's going to expire soon. But if it's like 2-3 months away, Sentinels could kind of muddle through until then. I don't know. I mean, that's a bit of a hard to know. Very interesting.
We'll save this topic for the podcast. You know, we'll save it.
It definitely is. Okay.
Cloud9's not stupid. There's no way that guy's not signed for multiple years.
You think he's? But
he's been with them for multiple years already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but what they probably did was just like pay him an inflated amount of money that he probably said, "Oh, I'm not saying no to that over this amount of time," and then he just signed it, not even expecting this to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought C9 was hasn't C9 generally been a little bit more conservative in their roster building moving forward? I felt like they weren't one of the orgs that necessarily throwing bags at people, right?
It's a little different when it comes to content creators.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true.
But also, he probably, I don't know. I mean, he probably renegotiated at the beginning of joining Valorant.
Presumably there was some kind of, I would assume there was a renegotiation when they decided that he would be the first player on their Valorant roster.
Yeah.
But because he was already with them at the time from CS. So, who knows?
In CS, they are spending millions. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but CS is also a massively proven.
It's already been developed
product and seen. And also, I mean, the most important thing to me is just that there are going to be way cheaper players from other regions available as soon as you can get visas for them.
And there might even be good players in, well, I don't know if there's anyone that they would want to get instead of Tens from NA right now. It would be like also speculative, and that you would be picking up younger players and trying to develop them.
Yeah.
They paid 10 million for perks. League of Legends is an entirely different game and discussion. Like, you can't just take another, you can't take League and compare it to any other esport on the planet. You literally can't, because it's the biggest thing on planet Earth.
League of Legends is fucking selling out fucking soccer.
You
stadiums
literally
in
cannot
China.
even use that as
we're looking at fucking
comparison.
hotel ballrooms and shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, it's like way different.
All right, I'm gonna
Matt
stop
here
the
with his
stream.
propaganda.
Yeah. I'm going to stop the stream.
Bro, everything's small compared to League of Legends. Like,
is. It is.
what the
Literally
fuck
every
else?
esport's
Like, what the
tiny.
fuck else? Like,
All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.